Treated right.
Oh, you got it now?
The Sweeney's Clothing pregame show continues on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM with today's starting lineups brought to you by Genward Towing and Recovery.
Welcome back to ESPN radio coverage of Soldotna High School versus Eagle River. Right now, the ROTC, or actually I believe that's Air Force, walking the flags, the colors off the field. So we'll take just a moment while they finish doing that.
Well, it's been a great summer, but all good things must come to an end. If you are ready for your baby-making days to come to an end, a vasectomy may be the answer. Dr. Alvarez can perform your no-needle, no-scalpel procedure in Soldotna or Homer. This minimally invasive technique is safe, comfortable, and nearly pain-free. Our price is competitive and less than many insurance deductibles, and you won't have to wait months to get an appointment. Call or visit Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics 235-1010 for more information or to have us check your plan. Then get out and enjoy a great Alaskan fall.
Dam Construction and Roofing here on the Peninsula is your trusted roofing company. From shingle roofing and installation and repair to installation of EPDM roofing or even metal roofing installation and repair. Dam Construction and Roofing has you covered. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 24-hour emergency services available. Over 60 years of combined roofing experience. Drew is certified by Malarkey Roofing Products and can offer warranty on Malarkey Roofing Products as well. Call them today. 907-262-3996.
Welcome back to Eagle River High School. The Soldotna Stars and the Eagle River Wolves just a few moments away from opening kickoff, and it's time for your Genwar Towing and Recovery starting lineups. When you need a tow or help recovering a vehicle or heavy equipment, call Genwar Towing and Recovery at 907-394-6068, 907-394-6068. It looks like the Stars will be receiving the first half kickoff. Eagle River has won the toss, and they've deferred to the second half, so the Stars will start off with the ball. You can keep an eye out for a backfield. Quarterback Owen Buckby will be leading the way, along with his trio of running backs in the backfield, halfbacks Andon Wolverton and Dax Walden, and then Chase Hall at the fullback spot, junior there. Eli Richards will sub in, and then also will Zach Kemp. And then you can also expect to see some Wyatt Williams in the backfield. Look for some of those big boys up on the offensive line for the Stars, led by Theo Huff and Elias Brantley. As the Wolves make their way out onto the field, they'll be kicking off right to left. Stars in their all-white road jerseys with the white helmets will play left to right. Eagle River with the blue jerseys, white pants, and the dark blue helmets, they'll play left to right.
It's time to play some football. Let's go.
And in back to receive the kick for the Stars, Zach Kemp in the center of the field. Kick is up, and it's a short one. Racing in, it looks like it's going to be Walden, makes the catch. He's going to start on the far side of the field, and he is tripped up. Does not get very far on the return, trying to cross the field from the far side to the near side. And he is ankle tackled at about the 15-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot that closer to the 20. See actually where it goes. In between the hash marks, Stars playing left to right, and now 11 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock to start this game off. Eagle River comes out with 4 down linemen and 4 linebackers, and they'll most likely stay home right there. You don't often see Soldotna running out with wide receivers, and there's a 3 running back set in that infamous now power T. Buckby under center. Gets his offense set, and now he takes the snap. Handoff is to Wolverton, off tackle to the far side. Breaks 1 tackle, now a second, and he is finally taken down by the last man standing. The free safety, Michael Roshi.
Brought down by number 2, Michael Roshi.
Roshi is how I say that. And that is a pickup of about 15 for Wolverton. Started on the 18, out to the SOHI 23-yard line. Wolverton just a footstep away from breaking that one upfield. Stars break their huddle. Back in the tee, Wolverton on the far side. Here's a snap, handoff to Chase Hall, right up the gut, breaks a couple tackles and powers forward for a pickup of about 7. They'll call it 6. And so we go to the ground 2 straight times for Soldotna to start this game off. You'll expect to see a lot of runs up the gut, and then when it seems like you least expect it, Coach Brantley will run that halfback trap play, and usually it goes untouched for a touchdown. We'll see what he dials up here. A lot more passing this year, although no Matthew Schilling. Here's a snap and a handoff. Up the gut, it's Hall again, and he does not go very far, and he is pushed way back. Excuse me, that's Walden on the carry. Good enough for about 3 to make it a 3rd and 1. And if you hold the Stars to 3 downs, make them go the full 3 at least to try and get a first down, pat yourself on the back, because that doesn't happen terribly often. Usually it's like 1 play and 80 yards and a touchdown. But we'll see how it works out this time. Stars break their huddle. They come out. Ball spotted at midfield at the SOHI 42, playing left to right. 3 running backs in the backfield. Buckby under center, takes the snap, turns it around. Handoff is to Hall. He pushes forward. He's got the first down, or close to it. Hall running right between the guard and the center. We'll see. This depends on where the spot is at. And they may spot this short of the first down. And it is going to be 4th down and inches for Soldotna. So Hall, his 2nd carry of the game, goes for a yard. Stars quickly break their huddle. First 4th down of the game. Snap and a handoff. And that is a keeper. Buckby to the near side. He has the first down. That's a 7-yard pickup and a SOHI first down out to the 50-yard line. Owen's first carry of the game.
For a first down at the 50-yard line.
And I swear, I think Coach Galen Brantley brings in magicians to teach his quarterbacks how to fake the handoff and keep it, because they will sell that like they're trying to get a woman in wearing white gloves to buy a popsicle or something, because you never know that they have it until you see that they've got it. Stars first down at the 50-yard line, playing left to right. Here's the snap. Buckby dropping back to pass, and he is going to be rocked in the backfield. Sacked by Wyatt Tucker, who comes flying through, almost unblocked on the blitz. That is a loss of 4. So the first miscue for the Stars today. And with 8 minutes and 46 seconds to play in the first quarter, we still have no score. And I think this marks the longest a team has kept the Stars off the scoreboard thus far this season. Showing blitz, here's the snap. Wolverton takes the handoff, running to the far side. Breaks 1 tackle, up the sideline before he is rocked by Tucker. But he gets back close and past to the original line of scrimmage. And it looks like this one's coming back, a flag on the field. So Soldotna holding, and that's going to make this a 2nd and very long. And we'll see if we get that trap play now, as the officials walk the down marker all the way back to the Soldotna 35-yard line. The line to gain is on the Eagle River 40. So if you're not strong with math like me, let me help you out. That's 25 yards to the first down. Stars midfield at their own 35, 3 running back set. Here's the snap, and they go right back to Hall, and he doesn't get very far. And they are committed to establishing the game in the middle of the field. And that is 2 yards on the pickup, maybe 3. They're going to give Hall 3 yards. So he now has 3 carries for 10 yards. Eagle River looking for a stop against SOHI, and that's not something you hear very often. SOHI looking to move the chains on their opening drive. The Eagle River front 4 very strong in the linebacking core, led by Wyatt Tucker, who actually leads his team in tackles. He's averaging almost 7 tackles a game. Has already disrupted the SOHI offense a couple times. Buckby back under center, 3rd and long. Here's the snap. He rolls to his left, throws deep over the top. He's got his man. That is Wyatt Williams, was the intended target, I believe. Logan Myers, the tight end, and he just overthrew him a little bit. And that's going to make it 4th down And the Stars are going to knock the rust off the punting team, and it'll make its way out onto the field. Punter is Lane Hillier. And he probably had to go find his helmet because he doesn't have to get out and punt very often. On his back to receive for Eagle River is David Shipley. Bouncing kick, Shipley drops it! He muffs the punt, but Eagle River falls on it. Shipley took an ill-advised attempt at a bouncing ball with 2 Stars coming down the barrel right at him. Fortunately for the Wolves, Eagle River falls on the football, and they'll take over now at their own 20-yard line. Eagle River playing right to left. They got those blue jerseys with the white pants and dark blue helmets. Eagle River, one of the newer high schools in Alaska, new by Alaska standards. They come out in a 1 wide receiver set, and now they shift and everybody spreads out. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Max Steves sends a man back in motion. That's Roshai. Roshai takes it off the tackle and picks up about 5 yards, a decent opening carry for Eagle River.
For Eagle River with a 5-yard gain.
So that'll make it 2nd down and 5 at the Eagle River 25. Eagle River going with a little bit of trickeration, trying to get the Stars on their heels to start the game. Tough task, but we'll see if it continues to work. 3 wide receivers out to the near side. Steves back in the gun. Roshai in motion. Steves pass out to the flat. Catch is made. That's Shipley working his way up the near side before being pushed out of bounds after a 20-yard gain, but a flag flies in the secondary. Dax Walden went for broke, trying to make the interception. And it looks like this is going to go against Eagle River, this flag, so that'll negate the catch and run. And I'm not quite sure. I didn't see what the signal was. Personal foul against the Wolves. So that will not only negate a 20-yard run, but it's going to march them back 15 yards from the spot of the foul all the way to their own 21. So that turns what would have been a 1st down at their own 45 to a 2nd and 9 at their own 21. Soldotna looking to continue their winning ways on the road this afternoon. They went on the road last week and beat the bricks off of the Diamond Lynx. There's 3 wide receivers, ball on the near hash. Eagle River playing left to right. Those receivers all bunched up. There's a sweep handoff to Shipley, and he is hit in the backfield and spun down. It looks like Lapule coming up off the bottom of that tackle. 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. No score between the Soldotna Stars and the Eagle River Wolves. Eagle River defense aided by a holding penalty against Soldotna and a big sack on the opening drive for Soldotna by Wyatt Tucker for Eagle River. Turned into a punt for Soldotna on their opening drive. Eagle River out of their huddle. They've got 2 wide receivers, man in motion. Steves takes the snap. He's running to his right. Pass is knocked down. Batted down by Dax Walden, intended for Brody Wetzel. Wetzel trying to catch one in the flat, and that's going to make it 4th down and long, and the Eagle River punting team will come out. Dane Carter back to receive for the Stars, standing on the SOHI 41-yard line at the near hash. Eagle River back to punt. Trying to get a good look at that number, but we'll see. We'll just call him punter. I believe that's 88. Bo Johnson, the senior. High end-over-end punt. Carter's going to take this one with a fair catch at the 50. Looks like it'll be the 49. That's where the Stars will take over on their next drive. No score in the first quarter. 5:35 to play when we come back on ESPN Radio.
When trying to find
Just
a
one.
dentist, it can be challenging, and Ridgeway Family Dentistry knows this. Ridgeway is a new
Your
state-of-the-art
job is to
facility offering
watch
you
for the number of the guy
pain-free
who tackled.
dentistry and is family-friendly.
If you can see the number of the guy who
Even if you don't have
tackled,
time to have multiple
like say
appointments,
his
Ridgeway
number.
Family Dentistry can complete all your treatment in one easy visit. At Ridgeway Family Dentistry, they know how important it is to have a smile and know how that can change your life. For your next dental appointment, call Ridgeway Family Dentistry at 262-8404.
Welcome back to Eagle River High School football field. Stars get on the ball and call a play very quickly. You're trying to get this drive started off with a jump and a big sack. It's Owen Buckby taken down for a loss of 3. That'll make it 2nd down and 13. Stars near midfield, now pushed back to their own 48-yard line. Power T offense, Eagle River showing blitz. Here it comes, Buckby to pass, looking deep. It's a wobbler. Intended target is Wolverton, and he hauls it in. And in Wolverton, got a little bit of extension behind David Shipley, the wide receiver, and that is a 20-yard pickup. Wolverton came into the game with a few receptions, 50 or so yards, no receiving touchdowns yet. That is Owen Buckby's first completed pass so far this season. Buckby, 371 yards in the air, 8 touchdowns to 1 reception. Stars at the Eagle River 27. Here's the snap, and a handoff goes to Dax Walden, following his blocker into opening territory before being taken down after a pickup of 17. And that takes us all the way into the 3T detailing red zone. Your local auto professional detailers, find them on Facebook, 907-252-3960. Walden, a great pickup, 17 on that carry. Stars run a very quick play. Hall up the gut, and that one didn't really go very far. Or no, they'll give him about 4 yards, so pick up a 4, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the Eagle River 6. Stars trying to find the end zone with 3:58 to play in the opening quarter. Still no score between Soldotna and Eagle River. Stars come out in their 3 running back set, all behind Buckby under center. Here's the snap, and the handoff is to Wolverton. Off tackle, jumps over a man and into the end zone. And stumbles and falls, but Agent Zero back in the end zone already. That is his 7th rushing touchdown of the season, and Soldotna sets the world right again, taking a lead. They're on top 6-0. Wolverton with the 6-yard score. And out to kick is Luke Hillier. The extra point, high and good, and Soldotna on top 7-0. We'll be right back with the kickoff by Soldotna on ESPN Radio.
One of the questions I get asked most frequently by people is, I don't want to sue anybody. I don't want to go to court. I don't want to have a deposition taken. They don't want to have their business be made public. And I think a common misunderstanding is that if you have a case, a personal injury case or a car accident case, that you will end up in court. Most of those are settled without ever even needing to file a lawsuit. People just need someone to help negotiate with insurance adjusters who are trying to prevent them from getting a full recovery. Earhart, Elsner, and Cooley.
A scoring drive by the Stars brought to you by Kenai Peninsula Driving in Kenai. Renew your license, register a vehicle, and more at Kenai Driving in Kenai, 907-690-3783. Hillier in for the Stars' second kickoff, or rather first kickoff of the game. Your Everybody Rides Again kickoff on K Beach and Poppy Lane, where your job and a small down payment is all you need to get into a used vehicle today. The dealer who says yes. Stars shifting everybody on the kickoff team all around. Hillier, ball spotted on the 40-yard line at the near hash, kicking left to right. And here we go. A high-end over-end kick. It's going right to Shipley, catches it at his own 20, dodges one tackle, and then he's rocked by Wyatt Williams. It's about a 5-yard return. Make it 7. As Eagle River will start this drive their second of the game on their own 27-yard line. Eagle River playing right to left, and taking a look at the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Soldotna leading 7-0 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Stars come out on defense for the second time today. They held Eagle River to a 3-and-out on their opening drive, but a personal foul negated what would have been a big 20-yard pickup for the Wolves. Max Steves in the shotgun with Roshai to his left and a 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the near side. Now Roshai motions over to the slot, and everybody will get set. Calls Roshai back in motion, handing it to him on the sweep on the inside. Roshai, a good carry toward the far side of the field, picks up about 4 yards.
Number 2, Michael Roshai. With,
looks like Wyatt Williams in on that tackle too. Pickup of about 4. Now they'll call it 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Eagle River. They reverse the field. They go from near to far side, so the ball now spotted at that far hash. Eagle River again playing right to left. They trail the Stars 7-0 in the first quarter with 3 minutes to play. Steves in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to Roshai. Again, a draw play. Roshai off the tackle to the far side, is spun down after a mid-sized gain. We'll see where they end up marking that. Pickup of 4.
4 yards, that is.
So it'll be 3rd down and 3 from the Eagle River 35-yard line. Wolves trying to get their first down of the game. 3 wide receiver set. Again, Roshai in the backfield with Steves in the gun. Now we've got Trip Marrero, the senior, running back and forth. Finally finds his spot in one of those wideout spots. Here's a man in motion, Brody Wetzel. And it's going to be a run up the gut, and it goes nowhere. Roshai hit hard. Maybe a loss of 1.
Michael Roshai hit hard up the middle.
And it looks like it's just going to be no gain. So 4th down and 3, and decision time for Eagle River. Do you punt it away, or do you try and go for it? Because once the Stars start going downfield scoring, they typically don't stop. So we'll see who they run out here, and it looks like they are going to try and go for this. Oh, Roshai might be back to punt. Now he's going to keep it. Direct snap. Hit at the line of scrimmage, pushing the pile forward, getting some help from his friends out near the first down marker.
Not going down easy.
And we'll see if that's enough. We may need to get the chains out here. The Stars are pointing the other way, and they're going to call it an Eagle River first down. Roshai, the only man in the backfield, takes the snap and punches it ahead. Credit to the Eagle River offensive line for pushing that ball forward. 1st and 10 with 1:15 to play in the opening quarter. Here comes Marrero jogging back up onto the field. No mouth guard in. He better get that in or they'll send him back off. There we go. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Steves in the gun with Roshai to his left. And whistles all over the place. We'll see if we get a little too much motion ahead of the play.
We've got a flag on the field here.
Coach Brantley out to have a conversation with the line judge. I'm sure he's advocating for Eagle River. And it looks like we're going to stop play for just a moment while we determine what this pre-snap penalty is. Coach Brantley having a lengthy conversation with now the head official and the line judge. Flag came out before the play got underway. We're in the first quarter in Eagle River. Soldotna came into this one 3-0 with a couple home victories and one on the road last week against the Diamond Lynx. Eagle River, their only loss this season was up in the interior when they faced the formidable Lathrop Malamutes. Lathrop always tough. The Stars very familiar with them. And Lathrop, that's their only loss though. Big wins over Barrow, and then a win in week 1 over West Valley, who doesn't look like a team to shake a stick at either. So Eagle River, a team that comes ready to play. So they're 2-1, Stars 3-1. 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. And can you believe it or not, the Stars only have a single digit on the scoreboard. Shocking. And still no signal on what that flag is. The line judge and the head official having the conversation. Coach Brantley has been kind enough to move back to the sideline and let them handle this themselves. We'll see if they can figure it out. Right now it's a 1st and 10 for the Wolves at their own 40-yard line after a gritty first down pickup on a 4th and 3 in their own territory. Big decision made by the coaching staff over there. Still getting a conversation. Now the back judge comes in. And I imagine they'll start playing rock, paper, scissors here at some point just to try and figure out what the call is. Eventually the teams will have to start warming up again. 55 seconds again remaining in the first quarter. Stars leading 7-0 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Eagle River huddled up, and now we get a whistle and a timeout called by Soldotna. Coach Brantley says, I called this timeout because I wanted to come out and have a more lengthy conversation with you, which he immediately does. So we'll step aside. You're listening to high school football. Stars on top, 7-0 in Eagle River on ESPN Radio.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express.
Just one.
Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure 8 before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it for free. So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna, 260-9199.
Dan's Automotive has the best customers in the world. What about Asia? We love Asia. We work on Toyotas, Hondas, Nissan, Hyundais, and Kias.
What about Amsterdam?
Do they even make cars?
Oh.
Look, no matter what side of the car the steering wheel's on, we got you covered. Dan's Automotive, serving the best customers in Alaska. Call 907-420-0416.
Well, we still have not resumed play. I think the officials at this point are just debating on fantasy trades. And we're still, the ball is spotted at the Eagle River 39, which if the ball is at the 39, that would make it short of the line to gain on the previous play. And I think that may be a little bit of what Coach Brantley was miffed about, was the officiating crew giving the first down to Eagle River. And now, considering where the ball is spotted, he would have an argument because this one is definitely short of where that last line to gain was. The first down marker on the previous series was at the Eagle River 40. The Wolves playing right to left, Stars playing left to right. Now the head official breaks with the rest of his crew and comes over to have a conversation with Brantley. He's coming up waving his palms down, which is never a good sign when you're already trying to calm down a coach before you even get to him. And here the Stars go. They're going to start backing up. So it looks like this is going to be a flag against Soldotna as the back judge is ready to walk off some penalty yardage. The head official still conversing with Coach Galen Brantley for Soldotna. And we're going to see exactly what the call is. So it looks like we're going to actually move the line judge that was on the Soldotna side of the field goes over to the friendlier side if you're from Eagle River, and he goes to the Eagle River side. And apparently the tougher of the two line judges now on the near side. It'll be a first down for Eagle River. How many yards? We don't know yet. We'll find out whenever this diet finishes over here. We're writing catechisms on officiating apparently at the moment. And now the head official will make his way back toward the middle of the field where he'll give us, hopefully, some signal on what the call was. Jogging all the way across. Oh, nope, he's going to go have a conversation with Eagle River first and let them know. So we still have not resumed play in one of the oddest sequences of the season thus far. A penalty flag came out from the line judge on the Soldotna side of the field, which immediately prompted a reaction from Coach Brantley and a lengthy conversation with that line judge. And then the head official came over. We took a timeout. We had a lot of conversations. We figured out life a little bit. And now it looks like we're going to resume play. And believe it or not, I think they're not going to move the the ball at all. I think we're just going to start 1st and 10 on the Eagle River. Ball is at the 39, which is weird in and of itself. So the flag has been waved off, and Eagle River starting a yard behind where the first down marker was on the previous play. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side, Roshai in the backfield next to Steves. Steves, the QB, in the gun. Kicks the leg. Man in motion is Shipley. Here's the snap. Handoff up the gut. Does not go very far. That was Shenaniah Philemoni, the junior. Punches it ahead for a pickup of 1. And how about that? We get football again.
Ken Philemoni with the run up the right side for about a 1-yard gain.
If I heard the PA announcer, they call him Ken. So we'll just go with that. Eagle River now facing a 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 40, playing right to left, trailing the Stars 17-0. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Steves in the gun, motioning Brody Wetzel over to the far side. 3 wide receiver set. Roshai shifts over. Now 5 seconds to play. Eagle River going to get the snap off. Here's Steves rolling right, looking deep. He has a man, but he overthrows him. Lane Hillier on the pass coverage. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Wolves when we come back. An eventful and intriguing first quarter, to say the least. Stars on top 7-0 when we come back. You're listening to high school football on ESPN Radio.
Hi, this is Justin Rufford.
Weird.
There's nothing like a small town. It's real community. And that's one of the reasons I'm raising my family here. It's also why I own and operate Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, because I believe a small-town pharmacy is where people get the best care. Our customers aren't just customers. You're our friends and neighbors. Stop by at 299 North Binkley in Soldotna for hometown-friendly service. I'm Justin Ruffridge, and I'm here to serve you.
Hey neighbors, good news from Odyssey Family Practice. Megan Stanley is now here full-time and accepting new patients. She's passionate about preventative care and women's health. At Odyssey, healthcare is personal. Your provider knows you, listens, and treats you like more than just a number. That's Megan. Call 907-313-4569 to get on her schedule today. That's 313-4569. Odyssey Family Practice.
Epic healthcare for your journey.
We go to the second quarter. We'll flip sides of the field. Eagle River will play left to right now. 12 minutes on the clock. Stars leading 7-0. Eagle River out in a 2 wide receiver set. Shipley in motion. Steves in the gun. Steves will hand it off to Roshai, who knifes his way into the second level for a pickup of about 6
Quick handoff
before being tackled by Wyatt Williams.
Good for an 8-yard.
That is, they're going to give him 8 yards. They gave him the extra effort, and it'll make it a 4th and 1. Eagle River is going to have to convert on their second straight 4th down play. Ball at their own 48-yard line. Steves in the gun with 2 running backs flanking him on either side. Here's the snap, and he hands it to Roshai, who is hit at the line of scrimmage. Now he breaks free up to the far sideline before being twisted down and out of bounds. Lane Hillier on the tackle, and that's a first down for Eagle River into SOHI territory. So the Wolves using quickness, and now they quickly get back on the ball. 1st and 10 from the SOHI 40. Here's the snap, handoff to Roshai off the tackle, near side, splits the defense, and he's loose. He's at the 20, and he's all the way in for an Eagle River touchdown. A 40-yard touchdown run by Michael Roshai. And if he's smart, he'll put a bow on that ball and keep it forever, because that doesn't happen very often, especially against this SOHI front 4. 11 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the opening quarter. The second quarter. Eagle River turns this one into a football game. Out for the extra point is Bo Johnson. And the bad snap, Roshai is going to have to throw it. And it's loose, so bad snap on the extra point attempt turns into a missed conversion, and so Soldotna hangs on to the narrowest of leads. They're on top 7-6. 11:05 left in the second quarter, SOHI on top 7-6. We'll be right back with your Everybody Rides Again kickoff on ESPN Radio.
For years, Morgan Steel has proudly supported local sports, vocational programs, and community activities because a strong community starts with strong support. They're cheering on all our local teams and athletes this season. Good luck out there. For all your steel and metal needs, Morgan Steel has you covered with a full range of products and expert service. Plus, their partnership with Central Welding supplies ensures top-quality materials you can trust. Call 907-283-7136. Morgan Steel, building Alaska strong.
Welcome back to Eagle River High School. The Eagle River Wolves out to kick. They'll be kicking left to right. Bo Johnson with the ball spotted at the near hash at the 40-yard line. The Eagle River 40-yard line. Back to receive for the Stars. Zach Kemp in the middle of the field. Dax Walden on the near side. And it looks like on the far side we have Ethan Cooper. Everybody Rides Again kickoff. Your job and a small down payment is all you need to get into a used vehicle today. Johnson's kick goes right at Walden at the 15. Makes a move, makes a man miss, and he's going to be swallowed up by a whole bunch of kickoff guys at the Soldotna 25-yard line, a return of 10. So with 10 minutes and 59 seconds to play in the first half, the Stars nursing a 7-6 lead over what is proving to be a spunky Eagle River squad. Eagle River using Michael Roshai like a racehorse in the first quarter. Stars break their huddle. Here's the snap. Handoff going to the far side. And that is going to be Chase Hall off the guard and a short gain. No, excuse me, Dax Walden will pick up 3.
Soldotna, 3-yard gain.
So 10:40 left to play. It's now 2nd and 7 for Soldotna, now at their own 27-yard line. Eagle River has not let anything break through their defensive front four. Here's a snap. Handoff is to Agent Zero, and there he goes. He's loose at the 30, the 20, and he's going to step talk his way in to the end zone for a Soldotna touchdown. Andon Wolverton takes it to the house from his own 27-yard line. A 67-yard touchdown run. Or excuse me, a 77-yard touchdown run. 73. Again, math not my strong suit. 73-yard touchdown run for Wolverton. Here's Hillier in for the point after attempt. And an early jump by Shipley off the far corner. And we'll see if this was movement on the offensive line or if it was against Eagle River. It is against Eagle River, so we'll go half the distance to the goal. And it'll just be an extra point a yard shorter for the kicker, Luke Hillier. Soldotna on top right now, 13-6. That scoring drive, 2 plays and 75 yards. Brought to you by Kenai Peninsula Driving Instruction, located in Kenai. Driver training, licensing, tags, titles, and more at Kenai Driving in Kenai, 907-690-3783. And now we have another stoppage of play, and it looks like this is actually going to be Coach Brantley opting to go for 2 with only 1 yard to gain rather than the ball being spotted at the 2. So with the ball at the 1, SOHI is going to try and go for the throat here. Walden, Hall, and Wolverton in the backfield. Buckby under center. Here's the snap. It's going to go to Walden. Nope, it's a pass to a wide open wide receiver over in the far corner. That was Brian Berg. Berg making his first catch of the game, and the Stars go up 15-6 in the opening opening half. 10 minutes and 11 seconds to play before halftime. We'll be right back with you. Everybody Rides Again kickoff on ESPN Radio.
Looking for family fun no matter what the weather? Come to Jumpin' Junction on K Beach Road. They've got blacklight mini golf, giant inflatables, thrilling VR experience that'll blow your mind, and all your favorite arcade games. Need a break? Grab some tasty snacks and drinks, then get back in the action. Planning a party? Jumpin' Junction is the spot for unforgettable fall and winter birthday celebrations. Jumpin' Junction, where there's fun for the whole family on K Beach Road. Open daily Monday through Sunday. Check Facebook for hours of operation.
After the 73-yard touchdown run by Andon Wolverton, the Stars now lead 15-6. Luke Hillier in for the kickoff, brought to you by Everybody Rides Again. If you have bad credit or no credit, guess what? No problem. Your job and a small down payment is all it takes to get you into a used vehicle on the big corner, K-Beach and Poppy. Everybody Rides Again. Here's the kickoff. Hillier, a big one. High end over end kick. It's going to be caught by Roshai at his own 10-yard line, and he is going to be swallowed up, and he coughs up the football. No, he does not. He just breaks a few more tackles. Looked like there were some Stars diving for a football. Instead, Roshai somehow makes 6 guys miss before being tackled. He's a very elusive running back. Constitutes what I would say is pretty much all of Eagle River's offense at this point. It's been all Roshai, and they will start this drive playing left to right at their own 20-yard line. Ball spotted near midfield. That is in between the hash marks. 10 minutes and 2 seconds left to play in the first half. Stars on top, 15-6 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. 2 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers set. Roshai in motion, Shipley in motion, and he takes the handoff on a jet sweep around the far side. Flag comes flying in from the backfield, and Shipley will have to dive forward and try and push the pile. And let's see what the penalty call is. It's holding against Eagle River. It would have been no gain on the play as it was, so this will back them up 10 yards. They will be on their own 10-yard line with a 1st and 20. Michael Roshai, who came into this game with 347 yards and 3 touchdowns on 45 carries. That's the lion's share of the backfield work for Eagle River. Has continued that trend here this afternoon. Has a big carry of 43 yards for a touchdown, 40 yards, excuse me. Here's 2 wide receivers to the far side. Eagle River left to right. They're going to go back to Roshai. He runs off tackle, splits the defense again, and he's into the second level before being tackled after a big gain.
Number 2, Michael Roshai runs through multiple tackles.
Kota Lapule coming off the line to chase him down.
Second down and 3 to go for the Wolves.
Sorry for the technical difficulty there. Lost our audio for just a moment. It'll be 2nd down and 4 after the big pickup of 16 by Roshai. Here's a direct snap. This one goes to Philemani. He tries to punch it through the left side of the SOHI line and does not get very far. Does pick up a couple. It'll make it 3rd down and very manageable for the Wolves with 9 minutes to play in the first half. Eagle River doing a very good job of controlling the clock and limiting the SOHI offensive opportunities. 3rd and short. Ball now on the Eagle River 30-yard line. They're playing left to right. Ball on the near hash. Steves in the gun with Philemani to his right. Takes the snap, goes to Philemani again. It's a foot race to the outside edge. Looks like he's got the 1st down. And he's hit hard. Chase Hall. And now the Stars come up. They say they've got the football. Zach Kemp with the ball. He wants to say he stripped it away from Philemani, but the officiating crew not really acknowledging any of that. So we'll just go ahead and assume that Eagle River is going to hang on to this one. Another first down. SOHI back on the field. Philemani moving the chains. No, excuse me. Philemani still on for SOHI. Picked up 4 and a first down. Steve's in the gun with one wide receiver. He's going to throw it over the top, and it's picked off! Dax Walden climbs the ladder and takes it away at midfield. And he's tackled after a short return, but we have several flags on the field right after the interception. I can't imagine that they're going to take away this turnover. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left to play in the first half. SOHI with a big momentum shift here. Not really a momentum shift. They kind of had the momentum with the lead, but Eagle River, after the big SOHI run and then a conversion from Philemani, had something generating, so we'll say that that's a stymieing interception.
Got a personal foul against Soldotna.
And this is a personal foul against Soldotna, and this should come after the interception, I believe. If the call is after the interception, it depends on what the call is. All we got was personal foul. That will spot the ball on the SOHI side of the field at their own 48. Ball on the far hash. And it looks like it's still going to be Soldotna ball, but that personal foul will back them up now at their own 48. So an interception for Dax Walden. Stars come out. 3 running backs. Handoff is to Hall. He breaks a couple tackles right up the middle and surges forward for a pickup of 10. Chase Hall, 10 yards and a SOHI first down as he moves the chains and reverses the field, puts the Stars in Eagle River territory. 1st and 10 from the Wolves, 41-yard line. Buckby waiting for the play call to come in. He's got it. Now the Stars break their huddle, and then the diminutive quarterback who is well concealed behind that beefy offensive line. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Here's the snap again to Hall, and he's hit hard. No, it's a keeper, Buckby. He dances up the near side for another SOHI first down. A pickup of 11, no 10. And Buckby had us all fooled. I thought for sure that Chase Hall had that handoff, and when the defense is zeroing in on the wrong man, that's always a good sign. 7 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first half. SOHI moving the ball. They lead 15-6 on the 3 Bears Alaska scoreboard. Ball on the near hash at the Eagle River 25. 3 running backs in the backfield. Buckby under center. Here's the snap. And he's going to roll right. Pitches it out to Walden. 1 man to beat. And he's chopped down after he does beat that man. Flying in was Trip Marrero. Walden picks up 7 on the option play.
Marrero makes the tackle.
And so it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Stars at the Eagle River 19-yard line. 6:37 to play before halftime. Hey, stick around for halftime. We'll have a halftime report brought to you by State Farm agent Christy Babcock and Peninsula Sports Trivia. Here's the snap. Wolverton gets the handoff, working his way off the tackle near side into open space, and he storms in for another SOHI touchdown. A 19-yard touchdown run for Andon Wolverton.
The big guy, number 0,
and that is 3 touchdowns on 3 straight touches by Andon Wolverton. Oh, and this one might be coming back. A flag in the backfield. As the head referee comes over, we'll see, comes over to have a conversation with Brantley. And now heading back out to midfield rather. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And I believe this is going against Eagle River, perhaps against the Eagle River sideline. The officials came in today choosing violence. They wanted no friends on either sideline. So with 15-6, the score now, or rather 20 1-6. In for the extra point is Luke Hillier. They have not put on the SOHI touchdown yet. The Hillier kick is up, and it is good. And Soldotna is on top 22-6. We'll be right back with your Everybody Rides Again kickoff right here on ESPN Radio.
AK Express, the Peninsula's best alternative to the DMV, just got even better. Now open 8 a.m. Monday through Friday and Saturdays from 11 to 3 because convenience matters. Need a real ID for your Alaska driver's license? TSA requires it, and AK Express makes it easy. Skip the long lines and get it done fast. They're located at KB in West Poppy Lane right next to Everybody Rides Again. Call 907-260-9501. AK Express, where your time matters and the DMV stress doesn't.
The Labor Day 50% off sale at Sweeney's Clothing's warehouse is ending in less than a week. That's right, 50% off the already marked sale prices on workwear and outerwear for the whole family. T-shirts, socks, and a large selection of footwear, half off. Jackets, boots, and a lot of rain gear, half off. But hurry, the sale ends Sunday, September 7th. That's right, and Sunday, September 7th. Go to Sweeney's before it's all gone. Sweeney's Clothing, your workwear and outerwear headquarters for the whole family.
Welcome back to Eagle River High School football field. The Soldotna Stars, after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Eagle River on the Wolverton touchdown carry, opted for the penalty yards on the kickoff, which means that Luke Hillier is going to kick off from the Eagle River 45. You can hear the SOHI crowd chanting, "Fix the score," as the Eagle River press box has not quite changed the score yet. Maybe somewhat begrudgingly has not changed the score. It should say 22-6. Instead, right now it says 16-6. The Hillier Everybody Rides Again kickoff goes out of the back of the end zone, but more flags on the field. That'll back this one up to the 50-yard line. So if you are an optimist, apparently you are in the scoring booth for Eagle River because you don't want the score to be what it is. It should be 22-6. Instead, it still says 16-6. Hillier's going to kick this one off again after the little pre-play motion by Soldotna. And the officials once again having an extended conversation. We've probably had 10-plus minutes of delay just so officials can talk things over thus far, and that's just in the first half. This game started at 3 o'clock. It's already 3:50. And here's Hillier's kick. This one a wobbler. It's going to bounce in and out of the back of the end zone. And Eagle River will start on their own 25. Listen to this. And in Wolverton right now, 4 carries today for 112 yards and 3 touchdowns. I don't know that there's a more efficient number that I can provide for you than 4 carries for 112 yards and 3 touchdowns. That gives him 9 scores on the ground thus far this season. Eagle River comes out now finding themselves in a big hole, down 16 points. And instead they get up to the ball, and now they back away as the line judge wants to come in and have a conversation with the head official again. I swear that I've never seen this many seemingly arbitrary conversations. And if you heard that cheer, it was absolutely dripping with sarcasm. That was a cheer for the scoremaster on the other side of the field. Here's a carry by Roshai to start off this Eagle River drive, and he is hit hard by a cascade of Stars after a short game. That sarcastic cheer was as the scoreboard now reads 22-6, accurately reflecting the SOHI score. That is the 3 Bears Alaska scoreboard. Pickup of 3 for Roshai. With 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Eagle River had this one close in the second quarter. earlier this quarter, it was 7-6. SOHI has since ripped off a couple touchdown runs by Andon Wolverton. Here's a snap to Steves. He's going to work his way left side, pass out to the flat. Roshai dancing inside one tackler and falling forward near the line to gain. And another flag comes out. And that is going to be enough for an Eagle River first down. Pickup of 7 on the reception. And, oh, stop me if you've heard this one before. Officials talking at midfield. It's going to be a face mask against the Stars. This will add 15 yards onto the end of the catch by Michael Roshai. Typically, you don't want to see officials this involved in an athletic contest, but we'll see how it shakes out. 5:23 to play. 1st and 10 for Eagle River after the penalty yardage. Ball at the Eagle River 36-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Steves takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, just out of the reach of the intended receiver, Bryce DeLozier. No flags on the field. It's weird that we have to point that out. Clock will stop at 5:09 remaining in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Wolves. The Soldotna Stars always travel very well, especially their football team, as there may be more Stars fans on the visiting side than there are Eagle River fans. Roshai with the 2nd and 10 carry. Spins his way forward off tackle. Picks up about 6. That'll make it a 3rd and manageable.
3rd down and 4.
Arguably, this is 4-down territory for the Wolves, trailing by 16 in the second quarter. The clock never started. It still says 5:09. So it should read somewhere well under 5 minutes at this point. Now it's started, 5:04 and counting. Trying to draw the SOHI defense offside is Steves with the hard count, but the front 4 maintaining their resolve. Stars showing blitz. Here they come, flying through the middle, and Roshai will snake his way through it and fall forward for another Eagle River first down. As the clock ticks down under 5 minutes. 1st and 10 for the Wolves at their own 48. This drive started at their 20. Michael Roshai, once again, the key figure. He's responsible for the lone Eagle River score. That was a 40-yard scamper. A couple drives ago, the offense hasn't been the problem for Eagle River. It's been the defense, but that's usually the case when a team is facing Soldotna. Here's Steves, takes the snap, hands it off to Filimani, who is hit hard at the line of scrimmage by Chase Hall. 4:12 to play now in the second quarter. Stars on top, 22-6. Eagle River in those blue jerseys with the white pants and the blue helmets playing left to right. 2nd and 10. Ball at the Wolves' 48-yard line. Stars in their all-white road jerseys and shorts, or pants rather. Those white SOHI helmets. Steves in the gun, takes the snap, a pass into the flat, breaking a tackle and diving ahead for a gain of about 5 was Trip Marrero. It looks like the catch actually was David Shipley. He's been the leading receiver for Eagle River this year. He's got 11 receptions for 216 yards. 3rd down and 7 inside Stars territory at the 49. Roshai back on the field, in the backfield. He'll take the handoff from Steves in the gun, works his way off the tackle, and then cuts ahead, spins through one tackle, lays a hit onto Lane Hillier before falling ahead. What a gutsy run by Michael Roshai, but a flag comes flying in from downfield. 3 minutes and 7 seconds is where the clock will stop. That's a pickup of about 13 or 14 yards. And this is another face mask against the Stars. Unbelievable. This is a lot of penalties going against Soldotna. This will be an extra 30 yards of penalties against the Stars on this drive alone. We're a little far away, so I can't tell you if there actually was a face mask. We'll take the Pinstripes' word for it. 22-6 is the Soldotna lead after the penalty yardage. That's going to put Eagle River into the 3T detailing red zone. Your paint correction, protection, ceramic coating, and more. 907-252-3960. Direct snap. This one is to Brody Wetzel, and he goes right into the jaws of the defense, and the Stars coming up saying they have the football. Not sure if it was a fumble or if he went down before the ball came loose. Stars are all saying they have the football, indicating a change of possession. And the referees are going to say it's going to stay with Eagle River. It'll be 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard pickup by Wetzel. Wetzel remains on the field. He is the QB2 for Eagle River. Nope, Steves is now back into the backfield. 2 wide receivers set, 1 on each side. Roshai takes the handoff, cuts back upfield inside the tackle and gets absolutely nowhere, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for Eagle River. They're actually going to hit him with a loss of 1 as the clock goes under 2 minutes to play in the first half. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Timeout called by Eagle River. We'll step aside. Soldotna on top on the road, 22-6 on ESPN 1140 AM, 96.9 FM, and streaming worldwide at RadioKenai.com.
We are going out tonight. But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with a State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my super
30 or 60?
TBD.
Hi, this is Christy Babcock, your local State Farm agent, still in Kenai, and now also at the Soldotna Y.
Prices vary by state. Options
One
selected
more.
by customer availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Are you struggling with the pain of loss, whether from death, divorce, or other heartbreak? Your feelings are normal. The problem is we've been taught that they're not. Join the Grief Recovery Method Workshop led by Gail Kennedy, an 8-week action program to help you move beyond grief, starting the week of August 13th, Wednesday evening, 6 to 8 p.m. at PCHS. Just $95 an investment in you, but scholarships are easily available. Register now. Call Gail Kennedy today at 907-602-9944. Email gail.griefrecovery@gmail.com.
Snap goes to Steves. He's under pressure, and he fires to Shipley in the end zone on 3rd and 9. A 17-yard touchdown pass from Max Steves to wide receiver David Shipley. That'll cut this to a 10-point lead for Soldotna. Now Eagle River is actually going to get the ball back to start the second half as well, so the Stars will want to move the ball quickly with 1:44 to play when they get it back here in just a moment. Eagle River is going to try and go for 2 after a failed PAT on their last score. A 2-point conversion here would make it a 1-score game, so that is the smart choice. Right now, Eagle River trailing by 10. Looks like we've got Roshai in the backfield all by himself. He's going to take the snap and whistles as Eagle River calls a timeout. It is 22-12. We have a 2-point conversion for Eagle River coming up here in just a moment. We'll take a quick break for the timeout. You're listening to High School Football on ESPN Radio.
Upstairs at Beeman's, talking with Steve. If you're looking to do some arts and crafts, your first stop needs to be
just
Beeman's.
one.
Matt, we have a great selection, arts and craft supplies. And art supplies, we have all the disciplines, so stop by and look at that. We also have a lot of craft supplies, including stained glass and 96 fusing glass. We also have yarn and crochet hooks and latch hook rug kits and diamond dots and craft paint.
You'll find that all here at Beeman's on the Kenai Highway in Soldotna.
Welcome back to high school football. Soldotna Stars on the road, defending a 3-0 record, trying to make it 4-0 against the Eagle River Wolves. They lead Eagle River 22-12. The Wolves, after a 17-yard touchdown strike from quarterback Max Steves, now going to go for 2 to try and make it a 1-score game. The man, the myth, who's been all over the field, Michael Roshai, back in for the direct snap. Man in motion. He takes the snap, hands it off to Shipley on the jet sweep, who is hit by a couple stars in the backfield. Logan Myers leading the way. Logan Myers and Liam Peck making the tackle. So no good on the conversion attempt by Eagle River, so it remains a 2-score game. SOHI on top, 22-12. And they now will have to try and cross the field quickly with 1:44 to play and a 10-point lead, as Eagle River will get the ball in to start the second half. Speaking of the second half, coming up at halftime, we've got your halftime report brought to you by State Farm agent Christy Babcock, locations in Kenai and Soldotna. Also, Peninsula Sports Trivia. We'll test your knowledge, and I'll give you a hint. It's a football question. We'll see how much you know about Peninsula football. I'll tell you, we've only had one person get a right answer through a couple weeks of play, so I might have to make these a little easier unless we can start getting some good guessers. That scoring drive brought to you by Kenai Peninsula Driving Instruction. If you have a team that needs driving lessons, give them a call, 907-690-3783. Bo Johnson for the Wolves in for the kickoff. The Everybody Rides Again kickoff, where your job and a small down payment is all it takes to get you into a used vehicle. Johnson spotting the ball at the 40-yard line on the near hash, kicking left to right. Stars in those all-white uniforms lined up, ready for the kick. High-end over-end kick. This one's going to be taken by Zach Kemp. Stumbles at the 15 before cutting outside. Now working his way up the near sideline. Pushed out of bounds by Philemoni after a decent return, all the way out to the SOHI 37-38 line. So 18, 19 yards on the return by Zach Kemp. 1 minute and 36 seconds remain as Coach Brantley's troops hit the field once again. Wolverton, Hall, and Walden in the backfield. Buckby under center, ball at the near hash, Stars going right to left. Here is Hall right up the gut. He'll pick up about 8 after being tripped up, and the Stars go hurry up. Right back on the ball, pickup of 6. Snapping the ball, and now here's another handoff. Nope, dropping over. Wolverton squirts out with it across midfield, and now he's hit and taken down. What a deceiving play. The Stars do that so well, and they make it all the way into Eagle River territory to the Wolves' 30-yard line. A run of about 22 yards for Wolverton. That's just his 5th carry of the game, and he now has 134 yards on the ground. Unbelievable. Stars call a timeout as they are all the way to the Eagle River 30-yard line in 2 plays. Drive started on their own 34. And here they come, jogging out onto the field. It'll be the same backfield, the usual suspects. Chase Hall at fullback, Dax Walden, and in Wolverton, the halfbacks. Stars on top, 22-12 in the first half on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. 68 seconds remaining before halftime. SOHI trying to tack on more points. Eagle River by far giving the Stars their biggest test of the season. Buckby under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Hall. Hall powering forward in between the guard and the center, and he dives ahead for a pickup of 4. Hall doing the dirty work to set up the outside game. Quickly back on the ball are the Stars. Here's a handoff to Wolverton, and he's hit, running to the near side off the tackle, and the first time he gets less than a double-digit run today. Picks up 4, make it 5. And it's a 3rd and 2, so it is a pickup of 4. Ball down to the 22. Clock continues to run, down to 25 seconds. Here's the snap. Handoff is up the gut trying to get the first down. Walden does not quite get the line to gain, so it'll be 4th down and 1, and SOHI is going to call a timeout with 13 seconds left to play. They had 2 timeouts before letting the clock tick down all the way to under 25 seconds. So perhaps a little late on the timeout call, waiting until the second play. I think the plan was we'll get the first down, that will stop the clock, and then we'll have time to run it again once they start the clock. So with 13 seconds remaining in the first half, the Stars are just outside the 3T detailing red zone, and they face a 4th and 1. And this is a critical call here because you want to pick up the first down. So in a normal situation, you just pound it up the gut, try and get that dirty yard. But with 13 seconds on the clock, you got to think about how much time you're going to have left to try and get it into the end zone. We'll see what they dial up. Both teams out of the timeout. 13 seconds to play. Stars, 3 running backs in the backfield. Ball on the near hash. Here's the snap. He drops back to pass over the top, and it's picked off. No, it's incomplete.
Nice defense there. Jackson Masker, number 24.
Jackson Masker on the pass defense. And that is a turnover on downs. SOHI unable to convert. Buckby a little bit over the top on the pass. Looking for, I believe, Brian Berg at midfield. So with 8 seconds left on the clock, Eagle River will most likely just take a knee here, content to go into the locker room down 2 scores, but getting the ball back to start the second half. Again, stick around for the halftime report brought to you by State Farm agent Christy Babcock and halftime trivia, Peninsula Sports Trivia. Steve's in the gun. He'll take the snap, and he's just going to step back and take a knee. And that will take us to halftime. By far the closest game Soldotna has had since the state championship last year against Lathrop. Eagle River giving them a test. It's 22-12, SOHI on top. Eagle River to get the second half kickoff. We'll be back after a short break with your State Farm agent Christy Babcock halftime report on ESPN Radio.
When trying to find a dentist, it can be challenging, and Ridgeway Family
I'll tell you when to bring it back, okay?
Ridgeway is a new state-of-the-art facility offering you pain-free dentistry and is family-friendly. Even if you don't have time to have multiple appointments, Ridgeway Family Dentistry can complete all your treatment in one easy visit. At Ridgeway Family Dentistry, they know how important it is to have a smile and know how that can change your life. For your next dental appointment, call Ridgeway Family Dentistry at 262-8404.
If you're a homeowner, you have plenty to think about, like cleaning the gutters, investigating that banging noise, deciding which flowers to plant this year. One thing about being a homeowner you can think less about, questions about home insurance when you have State Farm. Your local State Farm agent is there to help you understand your coverage options and choose a protection that meets your needs, so you can focus on your home, and we'll focus on helping protect it.
Hi, this is Christy Babcock, your local State Farm agent, still in Kenai, and now also at Soldotna.
There's a Beeman's talking with Steve. Steve, they got to get upstairs and check out all the clothing you guys have in stock.
Matt, we stock cool clothing, so we have cool pants and shirts and coats. It's a great, comfortable clothing to wear. We also have Under Armour tops and leggings, shorts and sports bras. We have Groove Life rings and belts, Darn Tough socks, and we have a great selection of Trek bicycles in stock as well. For bike sales and service, this is the place.
You'll find it all upstairs at Beeman's, located on the Kenai Spur Highway in Soldotna.
Yeehaw! It's harvest time at Country Foods Produce. Fill your lunchbox with sweet Bartlett pears, just $1.29 a pound. Red and black plums, only $2.49 a pound. Juicy jumbo beefsteak
Okay, bring it
tomatoes,
back after this one.
$1.59 a pound. Washington-grown green bell peppers, just 69 cents a pound.
Oh, hi.
Cantaloupe melon, a juicy steel at 79 cents a pound.
How's it going?
Bunch beef, carrots,
Oh, hi,
kale,
Bee.
collards, chard, and beefo chard, just $2.89 each. Plus, broccoli and cauliflower crowns, only $1.69 a piece. Country Foods, where freshness meets the fork.
Welcome back to high school football. It is halftime in Eagle River between the Stars and the Eagle River Wolves. Soldotna on top in this one, 22-12. Nick Sorrell here, along with Abigail Sorrell, back in our K-Beach studio, producing our broadcast this afternoon. It is the halftime report brought to you by State Farm agent Christy Babcock. Like a good neighbor, Christy and her team are there for you. Auto insurance, homeowners, life insurance, and investing opportunities. Give them a call today, 907-283-8700 in Kenai, or I'm sorry, 907-283-7116 in Kenai, and 907-262-4440 in Soldotna. Stick around. We will have some halftime trivia for you here in just a little bit. But let's take a look at the stats from the first half. Owen Buckby, well, we'll start it off in the first half. The Soldotna Stars in the first quarter only had one touchdown, held to a 4-and-out on their opening drive, and then Eagle River scoring as well, so 7-6 after the first quarter. Then the Stars started to unhitch the trailer a little bit in the second quarter. Two big touchdown runs by Andon Wolverton, one of 72 yards. So the Stars get 15 in the second quarter. Eagle River, though, on a 19-yard touchdown strike from starting quarterback Max Steves. He's actually just a sophomore. So watch for him over the coming years, and watch for Eagle River. They've got several good players. But yeah, that touchdown strike made it 22-12. And one of the more notable aspects of the game thus far today is the number of stoppages of play that we've had, where the officials have needed to converse with one another about a call they made, or just trying to figure out something like where the ball was supposed to be spotted at. It's been a very arrhythmic game. Nobody's really been able to establish a flow. Couple big penalties in the second quarter on that second touchdown drive by Eagle River helped them. Those penalties against the Stars. Two face masks gave Eagle River an extra 30 yards on that drive. Okay, here's your first half stats. Owen Buckby, 1 for 3 through the air for 20 yards. And also, let's see here, 3 carries for 14 yards. Andon Wolverton, 6 carries for 136 yards and 3 touchdowns. Chase Hall, 6 carries for 30 yards. And Dax Walden, 4 carries for 30 yards. Not a lot of offense from the Stars like we're used to seeing, but it's been dirty play, dirty as in tough, grinded out kind of dirty yards. It has been a challenging first half, and by far the Stars getting their biggest test of the season already from the Eagle River Wolves. We're going to take a quick break. That is your halftime report brought to you by State Farm agent Christy Babcock. We'll be back in 1 minute with your Peninsula Sports Trivia right here on ESPN Radio.
Yeehaw! It's harvest time at Country Foods Produce. Fill your lunchbox with sweet Bartlett pears, just $1.29 a pound. Red and black plums, only $2.49 a pound. Juicy jumbo beefsteak tomatoes, $1.69 a pound. Washington-grown green bell peppers, just 69 cents a pound. Cantaloupe melons, a juicy steal at 79 cents a pound. Bunch beets, carrots, kale, collards, chard, and rainbow chard, just $2.89 each. Plus, broccoli and cauliflower crowns, only $1.69 a piece. Country Foods, where freshness meets the fork. Just like that workhorse of a truck you own. Need some TLC and checkups to keep it running strong and avoid major mechanical setbacks that can cost time and money. Your oral health benefits greatly from routine maintenance. Routine dental checkups can help catch problems before they are major issues and keep you focused on what is important. At Gentle Dental, it is their goal to maintain healthy smiles that can last a lifetime. Don't be a stranger. Give them a call, 907-262-8834, or stop by at 104 South Binkley Street in Soldotna. See you soon.
Welcome back to the State Farm agent Christy Babcock halftime report. Time for your Peninsula Sports Trivia. Thanks for sticking around at halftime. All right, here is your question. In the 2004 Small School State Championship game between Kenai and Soldotna, don't want to know the score. I'll tell you that one. Kenai wins that one. It was 20-14. Coach Beeson picking up another state title at small school level. What I want to know is, in that game, who was Soldotna's player of the game? Who was Soldotna's player of the game in the 2004 state championship? I'll give you a hint. It was a ball carrier. Who was the player of the game for the Soldotna Stars in the 2004 Small School State Championship against the Kenai Cardinals? Text your answer and your name to 907-953-2006. 907-953-2006. That's where I want you to send your answers. Who was the player of the game in the 2004 state championship between Soldotna and Kenai? The player of the game for Soldotna. That's your Peninsula Sports Trivia question. Text your name and your answer to 907-953-2006, and we'll be right back with our winner. And the second half, Eagle River to receive. They are trailing Soldotna 22-12 after one half of play right here on ESPN Radio.
Don't settle
Okay,
for
I'm going to use the bathroom. We'll be right back.
At Central Peninsula Hospital, you get access to 3 specialty clinics: the Bone and Joint Center, Kenai Spine and Pain, and Foot and Ankle Specialists. From sprains to spine surgery, our team offers imaging, therapy, and surgery without leaving the Kenai. No travel, no outsourcing, just complete care, close to home. Visit cpgh.org/orthopedics or call 907-714-4404.
That time of the year is coming fast. Do you have all the dirt work that you need done? Call Steam on Wheels now. They can get you on the schedule to get your project completed. Steam on Wheels is currently setting up lot clearing, septic installs, house pad prepping, tree removal, and other dirt projects. Call now to get on the schedule so you can get your project done. Steam on Wheels for your dirt work projects. 907-262-3240. See projects on Facebook. Steam on Wheels. Call now, 907-262-3240. They are ready.
Genwire Towing and Recovery has the equipment needed to haul or recover the biggest of rigs. If it's a small car that's broken down and you need to get it to the shop, or if you have some heavy equipment that needs to be recovered and towed, Genwire Towing and Recovery can do it. When it comes to towing and recovery, Genwire Towing and Recovery is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job too big for Genwire. 907-394-6068. Genwire Towing and Recovery, 394-6068.
At Kenai Peninsula Driving in Kenai, we're rolling out the red carpet for each of our customers. Whether you're in Kenai for DMV services, driver education, or CDL training, we're giving you the very best service right here in Kenai.
Kenai Peninsula Driving doesn't just teach students to pass their exam. We teach them to be confident, safe drivers all over the Kenai Peninsula.
Call our office at 907-335-3333 or visit kenaidriving.com to learn about all the services we offer in Kenai.
Kenai Peninsula Driving Instruction.
Where's the best place to buy, sell, or trade? Your car, truck, or SUV? KSRM's Radio, of course. Or you could drive down and visit Everybody Rides Again at the corner of K Beach and Poppy Lane for a fast, fair, and written offer to buy on the spot. Bring your vehicle in and ride home with money in hand. It only takes minutes, and Everybody Rides Again needs your vehicle and is paying top dollar right now. Everybody Rides Again, the dealer that says yes. Shop Three Bears Alaska and save. In case you didn't know, Three Bears Alaska carries bulk items and convenient-sized groceries. They also have a sporting goods department that has firearms, fishing items, and lots more. Three Bears also has a great selection of fresh-cut meat and fresh produce, a deli with freshly made pizzas, and some of the best rotisserie chicken around. Plus, everyday low warehouse prices without the membership. Three Bears Alaska, your one-stop shop for just about everything, including gas. Now with 3 locations: Sterling, Kenai, and Aniltic. Three Bears Alaska.
When it comes to really cleaning a vehicle, it's all in the little things that make a detail really stand out. That's why at 3T Detailing, they consider everything a little thing. They start with their special pre-soak, and they do this before doing their touch wash process to make sure all the grit is loosened up and ready to be removed without damaging your paint. If you're looking to get your vehicle detailed, call 3T Detailing, where details matter. 907-252-3960. 3T Detailing. See their work on Facebook.
Dan's Automotive has the best customers in the world. What about Asia? We love Asia. We work on Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, Hyundais, and Kias.
What about Amsterdam?
Do they even make cars?
Oh.
Look, no matter what side of the car the steering wheel's on, we got you covered. Dan's Automotive, serving the best customers in Alaska. Call 907-420-0416.
Are you a high school junior or senior who wants to get a head start on your college career? KPC's Jumpstart program is for you. Thanks to the Kenai Peninsula Borough, students who participate in the Jumpstart program save $161 per college credit up to their first 30 credits. Call 907-262-0330. Again, 907-262-0330 for more information.
Hey folks, White Spruce Trailer Sales here on the Kenai Peninsula wants to remind you to complete an annual service on your trailers. Don't want to do it yourself? Their K Beach Road location has a full-service shop and the parts to match. White Spruce Trailer Sales on K Beach Road can take care of everything.
You can come back after this.
From packs to annual services, all the way up to bodywork, axle replacement, electrical, welding, and more. Go see White Spruce for all your trailer service and parts needs.
White Spruce Trailer, whitespruce.com.
Welcome back to halftime between the Soldotna Stars and the Eagle River Wolves. Well, we had a lot of guesses come in for our halftime trivia, and I guess I'm going to have to try and make these a little bit easier because the question was, who was the player of the game for the Soldotna Stars in the 2004 state championship against the Kenai Cardinals? And we had lots of guesses come in. None of them the right guess. The answer was Garrett Gardner was the player of the game for the Stars in that state championship game. We're just a few minutes away from the second half kickoff. It'll be the Stars kicking to Eagle River. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit here at Eagle River High School, which is doing us no favors in the bleachers. Overcast skies, at least we haven't gotten any rain. And yeah, I did say that. That's the announcer curse, so we'll see if it starts coming down here in a little bit. I did talk to Coach Brantley at halftime and inquired about that lengthy delay during the second quarter after the fourth down conversion to try and find out exactly what happened. And what the situation was that Coach Brantley was arguing that there was no clip on the chains. So if you go out and you look at the down markers and the chains to measure those first downs, there is no clip, which is a necessary piece of equipment to measure a fourth down conversion, or was a first down. Did they get far enough for a first down? And so that was the conversation, and we could talk about that more as we're about to get the second half underway. Hillier out to kick off right to left to start the second half. The clock is still ticking down for halftime, so they're going to have to stop it and reset it. Now 12 minutes on the clock. And here's your Everybody Rides Again kickoff from Luke Hillier, 907-394-6068 for Everybody Rides Again. And the kick is up and away. Caught by Shipley on the far sideline at his own 15. Squeaks up the sideline for a decent return pickup of we'll call it 20, 25 yards on the return, depending on where they spot it. We're going to call it 17 yards, actually. They spotted that a lot shorter than I thought. He must have stepped out of bounds on that far sideline. So Eagle River starts the second half trailing by 10 on their own 32 at the far hash, playing left to right. There's a snap. It's a direct snap to Roshai, and he punches it forward off the tackle on the near side for a pickup of about 5. Decent run. Roshai is going to need a subscription to ice after this game because he's gotten a lot of work. 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Stars on top, 22-12 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. 2 wide receiver set. Steves wants to pass, and he has a man in the backfield. Catch is made. Trip Marrero to the 20 of the Stars before he is pulled down from behind. A huge gain. That one good enough for, let's count it off, 10, 20, 30, 40, almost 50 yards on the reception. And here go the Wolves. They're moving the ball. They're into Stars territory, deep into Stars territory. On the 15, snap, handoff to Roshai, runs off tackle, and he's tripped up as he tries to gash forward.
Another great run
running outside. on the stretch play. Ball back out toward midfield, so it'll be 2nd down and 5. Ball is at the Soldotna 6-yard line. Eagle River knocking on the door, making it a one-score game if they can push it in. 22-12, Soldotna on top. The Wolves break their huddle. They'll send out 2 wide receivers to the far side, playing left to right. Roshai in the backfield with Steves in the gun. Steves takes the snap, hands it off. No, yep, it's a handoff to Roshai. He gets loose, and he's going to turn the corner and skip his way in for another Eagle River touchdown. Key play on that drive, the 50-yard catch by the senior wide receiver Trip Marrero, chasing him down to make the tackle was number 37. That's Ethan Cooper. Prevented the touchdown, at least for the time being. And now Eagle River, down by 4, is going to go for 2 again. They have not converted on an extra point or a 2-point yet. Here's the snap. Pass out to the flat for Marrero, and he is going to sneak around the edge and get inside for the 2-point conversion. So Eagle River pulls within 2 of the juggernaut Soldotna High School, and the Stars facing their first real challenge of this season. Scoring drive brought to you by Kenai Peninsula Driving Instruction. We'll be right back with your Eagle River kickoff on ESPN Radio.
Dam Construction and Roofing, shingle experts that you can count on. They specialize in tear-off re-roofs and new construction roofing with a professional, hard-working crew that shows up and gets it done. Certified to install Malarkey roofing products, laminate, and designer shingle installation experts. Built for durability, style, and long-term protection.
Yes.
Whether you're starting fresh or replacing the old, they've got the crew, the shingles, and the certifications to deliver top-tier results. Call today to schedule your estimate, and let's get to work. 907-262-3996. That's 907-262-3996.
Well, after the scoring drive, it is now 22-20. Soldotna on top of Eagle River. The Wolves playing good football today, led by running back senior Michael Roshai. He has 2 touchdowns. Here's Bo Johnson in for the Everybody Rides Again kickoff. High end over end kick that actually goes out of bounds, so not a great kick, and that's going to give the Stars excellent starting field position. Soldotna playing right to left here in the third quarter. Taking a look at the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. There's 10 minutes and 28 seconds left in this third period. Soldotna nursing a 2-point lead. Can you believe that? 22-20 in the third. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Soldotna 35-yard line. After the kick goes out of bounds, that's where they should put that. Yes, they do. So again, the equipment problem that the flags or the sticks have on the sideline is that there is no clip that they use to go out and measure a first down if it's close. Earlier in the game, Coach Brantley was arguing that a potential first down was close enough to be measured, and that turned into a lengthy discussion. Stars start this drive off with a handoff. Pushing forward is Chase Hall. Hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. Swallowed up by the interior tackles. And he does get 2 yards on the play. They'll call it 3, actually. So Hall now 7 carries for 33 yards. And the Stars will break their huddle with a 2-point lead, under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Ball on the near hash at the SOHI 40-yard line. They're playing right to left. Here's the snap and a handoff. Nope, it's a keeper and a pass, and Buckby couldn't quite get the hand on it. And a late flag comes out after Trip Marrero came in and hit Buckby well after he'd thrown the ball. So it's going to be roughing the passer against Eagle River, and the Stars will get a little bit of help from the Wolves on this drive. 9:45 left to play, so the penalty yardage will make it a 1st and 10 for Soldotna. That'll move the chains, and the ball will go right toward midfield, just a little bit across midfield into Eagle River territory. They'll spot it at the Wolves' 46-yard line. Ball will be on the near hash right in front of us here in the visiting bleachers. Stars come out with that 3 running back set in the power T. Here's Wolverton. He takes it and drives it forward off the guard and fights his way ahead for a pickup of 5, maybe 6 yards.
Got a false start against the Stars.
And that's going to actually be changed. They're going to throw a flag, false start against Soldotna. Generally, if you're going to call a false start, you don't want to see him run the play. So with 9:41, that'll make it a 1st and 15 for SOHI. Ball back on their side of the 50-yard line, playing right to left on the near hash. Overcast skies, no rain thus far, and the wind has died down a little bit. Buckby under center, 3 running backs behind him, takes the snap. Handoff is to Wolverton, breaks 1 tackle, and fights his way forward for a pickup of 9, and it'll make it 2nd down and 5, make it a pickup of 10. Nope, 9. They do spot that one.
Around the left side.
Spot that one at the Eagle River 41.
The Stars, 2nd down and 5.
So the original 1st down marker, or rather line of scrimmage, was at the 46. Now at the 41 with a 2nd down and 5. Here's the snap. Handoff is to, it's a pitch to Walden. He's going to go out to the far side, and he is tripped up in the backfield. Trip Marrero, aptly named, as he comes flying in. It makes a great ankle tackle against Dax, and that'll be a loss of 5 on the play. So now 3rd down and 10. Walden, his 5th carry, 5 carries for 25 yards. Play call coming into Buckby, and he's got it. 8 minutes and 14 seconds now. Big 3rd down for Eagle River and for the Stars right here. Stars at 3rd and 10. Eagle River needing a stop to get the ball back and potentially take a lead. Buckby under center. Here's the snap. He's going to roll to the near side, looking to pass. Over the top, and it's tipped and in and out of the hands of Logan Myers. The pass was a little bit behind him, and the pass falls incomplete. And here comes the Soldotna punting team. So Eagle River comes up with a stop. Big play on the 2nd and 5. A tackle for loss by Trip Marrero, getting Dax Walden in the backfield. Back to punt is, I believe, Lane Hillier. David Shipley back to receive for the Wolves. The Hillier punt is a spiraler. That one's going to bounce, and Shipley will let it go. And the Stars will fall on it at the Eagle River 4-yard line. So Shipley does a nice job, or excuse me, Hillier does a great job of pinning the Wolves very deep in their own end. To take a lead, the Wolves are going to have to go 96 yards with 7 minutes and 44 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Soldotna leading 22-20 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Nick Sorrell here, along with Abigail Sorrell back in our K-Beach studio, our broadcast producer, wherever you may be and however you may be tuning into this afternoon's game. Thank you for making this broadcast part of your day. 2 wide receivers, and Roshai in the backfield with Steves, and a draw play goes right up the gut for maybe a yard. Roshai, another carry. He's had easily 15 to 20 thus far in the game. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Eagle River. Ball on the far hash out to their own 5-yard line. So they're pinned very deep in their own territory. With a 2nd and long. Playing left to right. Steves in the gun, takes the snap. Handoff is to the near side. Roshai doesn't get very far, and a flag comes out late from the back judge. And we'll see what this is about. It's going to be another face mask against Soldotna. And the last time I remember seeing this many face mask calls was last year in Palmer between the Stars and the Moose. And I don't know if that was the same officiating crew or not. Either way, that's going to get Eagle River off their own doorstep and out toward their own 20-yard line. That's exactly where it's going to go. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. This game has had a lot of influence from the men in black and white, which is unfortunate. 7 minutes and 1 second to play in the third quarter. Stars on top, 22-20. And now we're backing it up again. I'm not really sure what's happening. We had a face mask call. This might be the most discombobulated officiating crew I have seen in years. Somebody check their shoes and make sure they're tied. I don't even know if they can get that right at this point. So after a face mask call, which is a 15-yard penalty, apparently we move it forward 7 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down and 1 for Eagle River. Here's a snap, handoff to Roshai, working. It's a pass over the middle, bobbled and dropped. Bryce Delosier, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down and short for the Wolves.
About 2 yards to go for the Wolves.
Ball is on the 10-yard line. Or excuse me, on the 11. The line to gain is the 14. So maybe 2 or 3 yards. It looks like they put it at the 12. 6:57 to play. Stars on top, 22-20. Third quarter. Steve's in the gun. Roshai in the backfield. Snap and a handoff to Roshai. Breaks one tackle out to the near side. He's got the first down as he gets the edge, and he's pushed out of bounds by Zach Kemp, but enough for an Eagle River first down. Roshai putting on a show of speed and agility here today. Doing a great job. Don't want to take anything away from what Michael Roshai has accomplished for Eagle River today. 1st and 10 for the Wolves from their own 16. A pass to the far side, and this is right over the top of David Shipley. That's a very tough ball to catch. It falls incomplete. Max Steves putting it in a place where only Shipley could have caught it. So a good pass in that regard. But when it's coming right over the top of your head, that's one of the more difficult catches to make. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the Eagle River 17. It looks like is where the ball's at on the near hash mark. Eagle River playing left to right. Steve's back in the gun, 2 wide receivers near side. Takes the snap, hands it off to Roshai. He chops his way forward, keeps the feet moving, and gains a couple off the tackles to the left side, and now it'll be 3rd and long as the clock continues to run. Ball now at the far hash, out to the 18-yard line, 3rd down and 9 for the Wolves.
3rd down and about 9 to go.
Steves is going to jog over and hear from his head coach. Gets the play called directly. And the Wolves will break their huddle. We'll see what formation they come out with. They come out with a 2 wide receiver set near side. Ken Filimoni in the backfield with Steves, giving Roshai a break, and it looks like
that's a delay of game.
Going to get a delay of game call against the Wolves. So that'll make a 3rd and 9, a 3rd and very long, 3rd and 14. 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Again, if you've never been to Eagle River High School, it's one of the more beautifully located schools in Alaska, kind of tucked right into the Chugach Mountains. Wolves come out, Shipley in motion to the far side, near to far. Wolves playing left to right. And here's Steves. He is rocked as he tries to carry this one himself. Hit at or behind the line of scrimmage by Chase Hall. And that is going to go down as a sack. And the Wolves are going to have to bring out the punting team. Bo Johnson out to kick it away, as that will back them up another couple yards. Ball at the Eagle River 11, and Johnson will kick this one from his own end zone. Back to receive for the Stars is Dane Carter. High, short kick. It's popped up, and it takes a Soldotna bounce as it goes back to the 25-yard line. Soldotna is going to get a very short field to start this drive after what amounts to a net 14-yard punt by Bo Johnson. Angle that foot down, my man. Get the ball downfield. So a short field for the Stars with just under 5 minutes to play on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard in the third quarter. They lead 22-20. They waste no time coming out in a three-back set. Here's a snap and a handoff to Chase Hall. Right up the gut, and he's loose, and he's in. A SOHI touchdown, Chase Hall. 25 yards. Scamper and score, and SOHI extends their lead. Hall finding the end zone for the first time today. His 8th carry of the game, his largest by far, goes for 25 yards and a score, and Soldotna leads 28-20. Luke Hillier makes his way out. Nope, excuse me, they're going to go for 2. They're going to try and put this back to a 2-score game. 3 running back set. Here's the snap. Wolverton gets the handoff, and no, it's a pass to a wide open Logan Myers in the back corner. And Myers could have set up a camping chair and caught that one sitting down. He was so wide open. And that'll make it a 10-point game again. And the Stars keep it a 2-score game. Scoring drive brought to you by Everybody Rides Again.
Let's go, Carter!
If you've ever wanted to learn to drive a big rig, give them a call, 907-690-3783. And here come the Stars and Hillier for the Everybody Rides Again kickoff, located on East Poppy and K-Beach, where your job and a small down payment is all it takes to get you into a used vehicle. 4 minutes and 48 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Stars only need one play, that is, to score on a short field. And we're going to come back and talk about that sequence, because I'm going to put that on Lane Hillier for a great punt, putting it all the way, pinning Eagle River deep. And the Stars flip the field, and they come in and they score on that one run by Hall. Here's the kickoff, very high, end over end. It's going to be muffed by Philemoni. He picks it up off the bounce, and now he gets free out on the far side, turns it upfield, and he turns what would have been a disaster into a decent return. Returns it for about 20 yards out to the Eagle River 35. That's where Eagle River will start this drive, playing left to right once again, finding themselves trailing Soldotna by 2 scores. With 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. That's what remains in the third quarter. Score is 30-20, Soldotna on top. Only score here in the second half by Soldotna thus far, a 25-yard run by Chase Hall. Steves, Roshai and company back out on the field for Eagle River. Ball on the far hash, 35-yard line. Eagle River playing left to right. Steves sends a man in motion, takes the snap, rolls to his left, looking to pass. Throws across his body. He had Shipley open. He'd gotten behind Kemp in the secondary. Maybe another Eagle River touchdown. A well-designed play and a tough throw for the sophomore quarterback. Does fall incomplete, and it'll be second down and 10. As Steves rolled to his left and then had to put his foot in the ground and pivot to throw back across his body. Roshai in the backfield, second and 10. Here's the snap. Roshai on the draw, off the tackle, and he is hit. And grabbing an ankle and hanging on I believe that's Theo Huff that's tackle. That'll make it a gain of 1. Gain. Ball at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long for Eagle River, who have played the Stars about as well as any team we've seen, not named Lathrop in the last couple of years. Giving this Soldotna a real test this afternoon. Scores 30-20. Soldotna on top. If you're just tuning in, it's been an awkward game. We'll put it that way. Awkward in many ways, but we have an officiating crew who may be doing their first game ever today, and they have been a huge factor in this one. 3 minutes and 48 seconds on cue. On cue, an unsportsmanlike conduct flag comes in late. That's against the Stars, and it turns a 3rd and 10 for Eagle River into a Wolves first down. So Eagle River now out at the 50-yard line. And at some point, you just got to let them play the football game. I mean, am I right? You just let them play the football game and put the flag in your pocket. You don't have to throw something on every single play. 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 50-yard line, playing left to right. Steves with Roshai and Philemoni to his left and right. Here's the snap. Hands it off. Nope, it's a pass over the middle, tipped up and out of play. Zach Kemp got a fingertip on that one. Trip Marrero, the intended target. So with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, Eagle River 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. Soldotna spending a lot more time on defense today than they have in the previous 3 games. Defense usually getting off the field a lot more quickly. 4 down linemen. Here's a snap high, but handoff to Roshai. He cuts back inside, and he's pulled down after a short gain, maybe 2. That'll make it 3rd down and 8. They'll give him 3 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 7. Eagle River goes no huddle, back on the ball very quickly. Steves in the backfield with Roshai to his left. Trip Marrero to the near side. And now he'll swap. He'll go to the far side as David Shipley, the Wolves' leading wide receiver, comes near side. Here's the snap. And it's a drop back pass. Steves looking very deep. He's got Shipley. And we can't see if it falls incomplete. Shipley comes down with the ball. It was a contested catch. Zach Kemp was right there, had a hand on it. They both went down as the ball was being bobbled, and Shipley hauls it in. That's going to go all the way to the SOHI 19-yard line, a 31-yard pass. Eagle River working very quickly. Roshai takes a handoff from the draw, and he moves near side for a short gain. And he will fight for a couple extra yards. That'll put it near the 15-yard line. Wow, they're actually going to give him 5 yards on that carry on the near sideline, all the way out to the SOHI 15. Actually, no, excuse me, closer to the 10, SOHI 10-yard line. 2nd down and about 5 yards to go. Eagle River shuffling around in the backfield. They'll send 2 men out wide to the left side. As Steves takes it, there goes Shipley motioning. Steves rolling left, looking to pass. Under pressure, being chased by Hall. He gets rid of it. And the catch was made. Was it inbounds? Shipley made the catch, but they're going to say he did not have his foot inbounds while he made the catch. You only have to have 1 foot in bounds, but he already had 1 out of bounds. That's where this one comes down to. You can't stand on the white and still be credited with a catch. Minute 58 to play in the 3rd. Wolves on the doorstep. They're at the SOHI 10 with a 3rd down and 5, maybe 6. They roll 3 wide outs to the left side. Steves all by himself in the gun. Takes the snap, and he immediately runs left, and he's going to try and carry it himself. Dodges one tackle. He's just going to have to throw it away, and he goes down. Walden on the pursuit, and that'll make it 4th down and 5 after the incomplete pass. Steves was being hounded by Chase Hall and Dax Walden and had to just try and throw it away. Looking for a wide receiver near the goal line. Now 1:49 to play. Big play on this drive was the 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Stars. And then a 31-yard pass to David Shipley. On the near hash, Eagle River, 4th down. Dropping back to pass is Steves looking over the top. He's got Shipley, and that throw goes out of the back of the end zone. Too much gas on it, and that's a turnover on downs. The Stars defense bends but does not break, and they give their offense the ball back with 1:43 to play in the 3rd quarter. Stars will start with their worst field position of the game. They'll be on their own 10-yard line. 90 yards to go. Bush plane flying over the Eagle River end zone with a backdrop of the Chugach Mountains.
Flag on the play.
Flag pre-snap. We'll see who this one's against. And it is going to be against Eagle River. Too many players on the field, too many men on the field. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll give the Stars a 1st and 5 from now their own 15. Come out with 3 running backs in the backfield, playing right to left. Here's a snap, ball in the near hash. Handoff is to Wolverton. He busts through one man, and now he's loose. He's going to go all the way. Agent Zero is going to take it to the house. 85 yards with a soul-stealing touchdown run. And in Wolverton, have yourself an afternoon. He now has carries of 72 and 85 yards. He has 4 touchdowns, 94 yards rushing in the second half on 2 carries. And that gives him 232 yards rushing for the, or 230 yards rushing for the game. And it is 36-20, Soldotna on top. And a collective sigh of relief breathed out by the SOHI sideline as they reassert themselves, and the extra point is up and good. And that makes it a 17-point lead for Soldotna. They're on top, 37-20. We'll be right back with a kickoff after this. You're listening to High School Football on ESPN Radio.
Well, it's been a great summer, but all good things must come to an end.
Dad,
if you are ready for your
Roxanne,
baby-making days to come to
72,
an end, a vasectomy may be the answer.
What?
Dr. Alvarez can perform
It's
your
a
no-needle,
73-yard
procedure
touchdown, not a
in Soldotna
72.
or Homer.
It was 72. I had to go back and change it.
Claim-free. Our price is competitive and less than many insurance deductibles, and you won't have to wait months to get an appointment. Call or visit Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics 235-1010 for more information or to have us check your plan. Then get out and enjoy a great Alaskan fall.
That's a little "We Will Rock You" coming out of the break, and that's exactly what the Stars are starting to do. That's run downhill and pound the rock against Eagle River. They came in with a 22-20 lead in the 3rd quarter. They've since punched it in twice on 2 runs, one by Chase Hall and one by Andon Wolverton. The kickoff goes to Philemani, runs near side. He'll return it for about 10 out to the Eagle River 31-yard line. 1:23 to play in the 3rd quarter. SOHI on top now, 37-20 on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. And that really not indicative of how hard fought this game has been. Eagle River was on the doorstep. They were 5 yards away or 10 yards away from making it a 3 or a 2-point game. But a 4th down stop by the Stars and an 5-yard touchdown run by Andon Wolverton flipped that script very quickly. Eagle River starting on their own 32 now. Steves takes the snap in the gun, hands it off to Roshai. He cuts back across the field, now into the second level before being hit by Hillier and Myers. But that's going to be good enough for an Eagle River first down, a pickup of 10 by the senior running back.
For an Eagle River first down.
Ball out to the Wolves 42, 43-yard line. Ball will be just inside the near hash with Eagle River in those blue jerseys and the white pants playing left to right. Stars in the all-white uniforms. Very utilitarian, Stars are with their football uniforms. They say, we don't need to be fancy, we just like to win. And here's the 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs for Eagle River. Steves in the gun, Roshai to his left. Roshai fakes the handoff, and Steves is looking deep. And that one lands right in front of Lane Hillier. Had he looked over his shoulder, it might have stuck in his face mask. 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter. After that incomplete pass, it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves from their own 42, 43.
2nd down and 10 for the Wolves.
37-20, the Stars leading. They led 22-12 after halftime. Eagle River put one in the end zone in the third, made it 22-20. And after that, all the Stars have done is run it for a lot of yards and a couple touchdowns. Here's the 2nd and 10. Steves takes the snap, hands it off to Roshai, who runs to the short side of the field on the near side, and he is gobbled up by a couple edge rushers. Hillier in on that tackle. No gain on the play. It'll make it 3rd down and 10. Roshai again getting the lion's share of the Wolves carries. I guess we'll say the Wolves share. How about that? We'll make it mascot specific. I think this is going to take us down to the end of the third quarter because it doesn't look like Eagle River is in any rush to get off a play. That is it for the third quarter. After 3, Soldotna leads 37-20. You're listening to high school football on ESPN Radio.
If you've been involved in an accident or had a catastrophic injury, negotiating with insurance companies on your own is fraud. Insurance companies want to maximize their profits, and that means minimizing a fair and just
No, I just think they suck. They're just not good.
They don't want to pay for your lost work. They don't want to pay for your pain and suffering.
shoot.
Expert insurance negotiators.
They're just really bad officials, that's all. Yeah. Oh, we'll do it right now. We'll do it when we come back, right now.
We'll replace
Yep.
it for free.
No, I'll say
So
it.
relax.
I'll send it back.
That's the best
Just
from
follow
Ira
my lead.
Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna, 260-9199.
Welcome back. We go to the fourth quarter. Soldotna on top 37-20. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is your home for high school sports on the Kenai. ESPN 1140. KSLD Soldotna Kenai Homer.
On the carry is Trip Marrero. It's a reverse, and Marrero gets nowhere. The Stars front four sniffing out that trickeration, and a gain of 1. No, they'll mark it as no gain. So Eagle River now flipping to the other side of the field. That carry was on a 3rd and 10, so it'll make it 4th down and 10 for Eagle River. Arguably playing for their life right here, at least in this game. If they don't convert on this 4th down, it's going to go back to SOHI, and they'll start that drive in Eagle River territory. Wolves have Roshai to the right of Steves, 2 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers to the far side. Steves takes the snap, rolls right, looking to pass over the middle of the field, incomplete. Chase Hall on the pass coverage. Marrero, the intended receiver, and that is a turnover on downs. The Stars are going to get this one back, and they're going to take over at the Eagle River 42. They lead by 17 and have a chance now to really put this one on ice. And if I'm going to give the Wolves a tip of the cap here today, other than what we gave to Michael Roshai, we're going to tip our cap to the Eagle River Wolves for only one turnover in the game today. Just an interception, and it was a dandy by Dax Walden right at midfield. So the Stars take over on the Eagle River 42, ball at the far hash. They're playing left to right. Here's the snap, and the handoff is to Hall, and he's going to drag a couple Wolves with him before they both take him down. Short gain or no gain. They'll mark it as no gain. That was carry number 9 for Chase. He has 58 yards on the ground today. Ball now near the near hash, 2nd and 10. 3 running backs set for the Stars. A pitch to the outside. Walden will stick his foot in the ground, turns upfield, but he's tripped up. Tackled from behind. Michael Roshai sneaking in and ending what would have been a lot of green out in front of Walden. Instead, he only gets a yard. So 3rd down and 9 with 10 minutes and 44 seconds left to play in the game. Soldotna on top, 37-20. After the game's over, stick around for the Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show. 3rd and 9 for Soldotna. Buckby under center, takes the snap, rolls out, he's got it, he's gonna keep it up the far sideline, and he will surge ahead for a SOHI first down. And we have an injured Eagle River Wolf down on the field. That was a pickup of 14, just the 4th carry of the game for Buckby, and an injured defensive lineman for Eagle River. We'll step aside for an injury timeout. You're listening to high school football. Stars on top, 37-20, with just over 10 minutes to play in the 4th quarter on ESPN Radio.
Hi, this is Justin Ruppridge. There's nothing
Just
like a small town.
He's already
it's
up,
real
coming off the
community.
field.
And that's one of the reasons I'm raising my family here. It's also why I own and operate Soldotna Professional
No,
Pharmacy.
it doesn't matter, either
because
one.
I believe a small town pharmacy is where people get the best care. Our customers aren't just customers, you're our friends and neighbors. Stop by at 299 North Binkley in Soldotna for hometown friendly service. I'm Justin Ruppridge, and I'm here to serve you.
Injured player off the field under his own power. Stars are going to get the ball here again, and handoff is to Chase Hall. Up the gut, and he's loose again. It's going to be another touchdown for the Stars. Chase Hall, a 31-yard touchdown run. And that will put this one out of reach. Stars now on top, 43-20, with 10:05 to play in the 4th quarter. Chase Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the 2nd half. A 25-yard scamper and a 31-yard run. So the bulk of Hall's yards coming on both of those carries. The Hillier PAT is up and good. And the Stars now lead 44-20 over Eagle River with 10 minutes and 5 seconds left to play. That scoring drive brought to you by Kenai Peninsula Driving Instruction. Get your commercial driver's license with Kenai Peninsula Driving Instruction. 907-690-3783. Hall skipping straight through the 3T detailing red zone on that drive. It'll be a score if they detail your vehicle, 907-252-3960. And here comes Hillier and company for the Everybody Rides Again kickoff. If you have bad credit or no credit, no problem. Your job at a small down payment is all it takes to get you into a used vehicle today. On the corner of K Beach and Poppy, Hillier in for the kick. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who support high school athletics by sponsoring many of these broadcasts. Hillier spots the ball at the 40-yard line on the near hash. And a high end-over-end kick goes to the far side of the field. Filomeno will take this one, and he gets ahead of steam, and he runs right into a gaggle of Stars before he goes down. Brian Berg putting the body on the line for that tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you bought...
That's good enough for about 15 yards on the return by Filomeno. And with 10 minutes to play in the game, Eagle River now trails by 24.
But get your ticket out.
Soldotna has really put this one out of reach. It was close at halftime, 22-12, Stars on top. And then Eagle River made it 22-20 in the third. And that was the last time they sniffed the end zone. The Stars have run away since then. Eagle River ball playing right to left. Roshai stutter steps and drops the football. And when it rains, it pours. The Stars come up with it. Roshai's lone mistake of the game. Had that ball down by his hip for some reason, and as he was trying to cut back upfield, just lost it. And now Soldotna will have a 1st and 10 from the Eagle River 31. Watch for Coach Brantley to go to the air. He likes to go for the jugular after the opposition makes a mistake. Buckby under center. Here's the snap, and Buckby is going to try and throw it over the top. He has a pass complete to Logan Myers, who is absolutely leveled by Levi Hopkins. Pass is good for, let's see where they spot this. We'll call that 20 yards down to the 11-yard line. So Myers gets his first catch of the day, a 10-yard reception, a 20-yard reception, and Buckby has another 20-yard toss. SOHI with the 1st and 10. They fumble it on a bad handoff between Walden and Buckby, and it's a fight. And this one's going back to Eagle River. So the Stars make their first mistake today, fumbling the ball behind the line of scrimmage on the handoff to Walden. And with 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, Eagle River is going to get another crack at this one. First time we've called a Stars game since 2024 that wasn't a running clock in the fourth quarter. So, you know, if you're Eagle River, feel good about that. Eagle River 3 wide receivers to the near side, playing right to left. Rolling out is Steves, and the pass intended for Shipley is deflected by Walden, atoning for the fumble on the last snap. 9:21 to play in the fourth. Eagle River trailing by 24. Stars put up 22 points in the second half, much like the first. Ball is at the 10, 15-yard line on the Eagle River side of the field. They're playing right to left. Max Steves, the sophomore quarterback, has spent his entire day in the shotgun, takes the snap here, hands it off to Roshai, who turns on the afterburners and gets upfield up the far sideline. Out near a first down. Good pickup on the play. They'll give him 8 yards, maybe 9 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Eagle River. With 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, they're going to need 3 scores and a miracle if they want to get back into this one. Ball at the Eagle River 25. On the far hash, Wolves playing right to left. Steves in the gun. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Roshai to his left. Shipley in motion. Snap and a handoff to Shipley on, it's up the draw play up the gut to Roshai. That should be enough for an Eagle River first down. Roshai grinding out another short yardage carry, but good enough for a Wolves first down. That'll move the chains. Ball now at the Eagle River 28. So barring some crazy some craziness here in the fourth quarter. SOHI is going to advance to 4-0 today. Eagle River with a man in motion. That is Shipley. He'll take the jet sweep handoff, and he gets absolutely nowhere. He is mobbed in the backfield. Leading the way on the tackle was Logan Myers. And a loss of 3. It'll make it 2nd down and 13. Ball back to the Eagle River 26. Under 8 minutes to play now in the fourth quarter. The Stars came on the road. They got a fight. They got a test from the Wolves in the first 3 quarters, but it's like Novocaine. It just eventually works, and you can't stop it. 44-20. That is the SOHI offense. They're on top. Here's Steves, fakes the pass, hands it off to Roshai, who fumbles it again, but gobbles it out of the air before he loses it. And he does pick up about 4 or maybe 3 back to the original line of scrimmage. And with about 7 minutes to play, Eagle River faces a 3rd and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Ball on the far hash. They're going right to left. They break their huddle and come out in a 2-wide receiver set. Shipley and Marrero to the near side. Roshai in the backfield with Steves. Here's the snap. Steves is going to keep it himself, and he attempts a throw, but there was nobody even close. I don't know if they can call that intentional grounding. They might want to, because the nearest Wolf was about 12 yards away, maybe more. 6:43 to play after the incomplete pass. It'll make it 4th down and 10. And Eagle River will go for this. It's a decision of necessity. You really have no option at this point. So they break their huddle again, a 2-wide receiver set, both to the near side. Now Roshai motions to make it 3. He's in the slot. Here's the snap to Steves, and he's getting chased down in the backfield. LaPoule hot on his heels. He comes loose and throws it, finds a man. Pass complete, but that is going to be short of the line to gain by about 2 yards, or very close to the first down marker. LaPoule, oh, there's a flag down in the backfield. This may be holding against Eagle River. Coda LaPoule was coming through like a man possessed, looking for Steves, and that's going to be a holding call. Will be declined, and that'll make it a turnover on downs. Soldotna will get this one back with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left to play in the game. Here comes Wolverton and Hall and Walden, along with Buckby. First time we've seen that trio playing in the fourth quarter in a couple weeks. And now we'll get some changes of personnel. Piscoya heads on, as does a couple others. Wolverton and Walden will head off the field. Zach Kemp will come in at quarterback for Buckby. Eli Richards also in. Kemp under center. Ball at the Eagle River 38-yard line. Stars playing left to right. Here's the snap. Handoff is to Piscoya, who pounds his way forward for a short gain. And now a flag comes in late, as if on cue. And this one's going to go up against Soldotna. It'll be a personal foul. Not sure who that's against, but with 6 minutes to play and a running clock, I'm not sure if the clock's supposed to be running. We're not in fair play score differential just quite yet. That would be 30 points. Stars only up by 24. But with the penalty yardage marched off, the Stars now back up against the 50-yard line at the Eagle River 49. With a 2nd down and a mile to go. 3 men in the backfield. Here's the snap. Kemp hands it off. No, he's going to keep it himself. He turns it upfield. The flag comes in as he skips his way up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds, but that flag in the backfield in the neighborhood of a hold. And the clock now stops with 5 minutes and 29 seconds remaining. And we'll see what this call is. Probably going to be a hold. The Stars are already walking back. So what was a second and a mile now becomes a second and an eternity. The first down marker is at the Eagle River 27-yard line, 28-yard line. And the Stars are going to take this one now on their own 42. 42 or 43? 43. So let's see if we can't. Oh, no, now they're going to mark it off a little bit more. I'm not sure how they get 15 yards with that. Their math not so great. All the way now back to the Soldotna 36. Kemp back under center. Here's the snap, and he hands it off to the fullback, who plows his way forward. That was number 2. I don't have him on the roster. And another flag comes out with 5 minutes and 18 seconds to play from the line judge on the far side, who was the line judge on the Soldotna side before he decided he wanted to be on the Eagle River side earlier in the first half. And so we have a personal foul against Soldotna. So that'll back him up another 15. I don't know what the record is for down to go, but the Stars are getting close to setting it, because I'm going to have to get out an abacus to try and figure out how far they have to go here in just a minute. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left to play. For all of you who are not in your 30s or older, that's just a very old calculator. So let's try and count this off here. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's about third and, well, it should say second and 50, unless the personal foul came after the play. So ball back to the 30-yard line. So this is about a third and 50 for the Stars. And if they're able to convert on this, that would be the play of the game. And I'm not sure where they're going to mark the penalty yardage off from, because the Stars were on the 31. And now they're back on the 31. So it's a third down and forever from the SOHI 31-yard line. Kemp under center, takes the snap, pitches it outside to Piscoya, who bullies his way ahead. He'll pick up about 7 or 8 yards. And that'll make it a fourth and still a mile. And here comes the punting team for Soldotna with under 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. We've seen more flags today than you would at the opening ceremonies of the Olympics. 4:45 to play with a 24-point differential. The Stars up 44-20. Punter is Lane Hillier. End over end high, and it takes an Eagle River bounce, and it'll be downed at the 50-yard line. And that's where Eagle River will take over with just under 4.5 minutes to play. We'll take a quick break. Back in 30. Stars on top by 24 in Eagle River on ESPN Radio.
Looking for family fun no matter what the weather? Come to Jumpin' Junction on K Beach Road. They've got blacklight mini golf, giant inflatables, thrilling VR experience that'll blow your mind, and all your favorite arcade games. Need a break? Grab some tasty snacks and drinks, then get back in the action. Planning a party? Jumpin' Junction is the spot for unforgettable fall and winter birthday celebrations. Jumpin' Junction, where there's fun for the whole family on K Beach Road. Open daily Monday through Sunday. Check Facebook for hours of operation.
Eagle River starts off their drive with a carry by Filomeno off the tackle to the near side, going right to left. Pickup of about 4 into SOHI territory. That'll make it a second down and 6. So this game started at 3 o'clock. We're now at the 2-hour and 20-minute mark, which is about 30 minutes longer than your usual high school football game, largely because we've just had a lot of stoppages of play. So here we go. Eagle River 2nd down and 6. SOHI in the backfield. 2 wide receivers, both crunched up in the short side of the field. Here's the snap. It's a pull play. SOHI runs in off the tackle, breaks loose, and he's out into the open field. 1 man to beat, and he turns upfield, and he's in for an Eagle River touchdown. Michael SOHI, a 48-yard touchdown run, but a flag down near the 50-yard line. Wouldn't you know, this game is going to continue on forever because we're going to get another flag. And this is going to be holding against Eagle River, taking another touchdown run away from Michael SOHI. And so Eagle River will back up 10 yards, and they'll replay 2nd down with 3:37 remaining in the 4th quarter. Taking a look at that 3 Bears Alaska scoreboard, SOHI in control as they often are this late in the game. 44-20 is your score. Ball back into Eagle River, end of the field at their own 41. 2nd down and about 18. 17. Steves takes the snap, hands it off to SOHI. He'll cut it up off the tackle and is dropped after a pickup of about 3. Gonna make it 3rd down and 13, make it a pickup of 4 as the clock ticks down. Coming up, it's the Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show. We'll recap this one and give you stats and scores and more, and also your Pizza Boys player of the game. Ball at the Eagle River 45 now. 3rd and long as the clock winds down under 3 minutes to play. 44-20, Soldotna leading. Skies have lightened up a little bit, still overcast, but the clouds have stopped looking quite so menacing as they did earlier today.
Stop your feet, fans.
And a timeout called by Eagle River. But the clock doesn't seem to know that it's a timeout. It's going to continue running as the official waves frantically up to the press box. And they do stop the clock at 2 minutes and 38 seconds. We'll take a quick break for the timeout. Back in half a minute right here on ESPN Radio.
AK Express, the Peninsula's best alternative to the DMV, just got even better. Now open 8 a.m. Monday through Friday and Saturdays from 11 to 3 because convenience matters. Need a real ID for your Alaska driver's license? TSA requires it, and AK Express makes it easy. Skip the long lines and get it done fast. They're located at K Beach and West Poppy Lane right next to Everybody Rides Again. Call 907-260-9501. AK Express, where your time matters and the DMV stress doesn't.
Welcome back to Eagle River High School football field. The Wolves facing a 3rd and 13 coming out of the timeout with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the game. They break their timeout huddle. The 2 wide receivers set to the far side, and Steves goes over the top. He's got Shipley, who made his way behind the secondary, but Steves just overthrew him. Pass ball's incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 13.
Just a little bit high, and we have a holding.
And another flag on the field, a holding call against Eagle River. So that'll back him up, and it'll make it a 3rd and 23 with 2:36 to play. And at some point, you just have to put the horse down. You know what I mean? Game can't go on forever, but it seems like it wants to. 2:36 to play. 44-20 is the SOHI lead. Ball back to the Eagle River 35 after the penalty yardage. 3rd and forever for the Wolves as Steves comes in with the play call. Ball spotted on the far hash. Eagle River playing right to left in those blue jerseys with the white pants, stars in all white. 3 wide receivers set out to the near side. Man in motion, near to far. Here's Steves, rolls out, throws back across his body. He's got Shipley in a lot of open space. Shipley turns on the afterburners. 1 man to beat, and he can't get past Ethan Cooper, who makes a touchdown saving tackle up the far sideline.
He gets all the way down to the
What a throw by Max Steves, and that's that crosses body throw again. It's a design play where they run all the wide receivers over to one side, bring one man across while Steves is rolling to the receiver-heavy side of the field, and then he just pivots and throws back across his body. Both times he's had Shipley in open space. That one they connect, and it goes all the way down the sideline to the SOHI 15-yard line. Is that one good enough for, let's count it off, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 yards on the catch and run by David Shipley. Here's the snap and a handoff to Roshai, breaks a couple tackles, keeps his feet, still on his feet into the second level, breaks another couple tackles, and still refuses to go down. What an absolute gut feeling run by Michael Roshai, who broke about 12 tackles against 11 men. And he picks up 8 down to the SOHI 6-yard line.
Second down and 2 for the Wolves.
What a gutsy run by Michael Roshai, who, if I was given an Eagle River player of the game, I would definitely give it to that guy, as he has been a dog all day. Minute 19 to play as the clock continues to run. Steves takes the snap, hands it off to Roshai. He runs off tackle to the right side, and it takes about 12 stars to bring him down, and he's finally tackled near the first down marker to about the SOHI 3-yard line, and that is enough for a SOHI first down. So it'll be first and goal for Eagle River with 67 seconds left to play. And now the clock picks up again. 60 seconds, now under a minute to play. Roshai still on the field. Now Filomeno comes on. He'll line up at tight end. Eagle River looks like they're going to go under center and run. No, direct snap to Roshai, and he turns the corner, and he can't quite get in. He's hit hard right at the goal line, knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say he gets the end zone with the stretch. He reached, and they're going to say that the reach broke the plane, and that's enough to get the touchdown. So all that ball has to do is touch that white line, the goal line. If the nose of the ball touches the goal line, that is a touchdown. And that's what the officials are saying, is that the reach by Roshai was enough to break that plane. In for the extra point is Bo Johnson. His kick is up and good, and that'll make it 44-27. Soldotna with 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Eagle River is going to kick this one off here in just a moment. And coming up shortly after that, it is your Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show. We'll recap this whole game. Stars heading to 4-0. After a gritty first 3 quarters, turns into a bit of a runaway in the fourth. Eagle River made it close with a touchdown in the third.
27 high kicks, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for that.
And a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, which at the time, with about 5 minutes to play in the third, made it 22-20. SOHI on top. The Stars answered back almost immediately with a big touchdown run by Andon Wolverton. He has 230 yards on the day and 4 touchdowns. Follows up 4 touchdowns from last week as well. He's got 10 on the season already. Bo Johnson in for the kickoff for Eagle River. Stars have Dax Walden and Zach Kemp back to receive. Both standing on the SOHI 20-yard line. Johnson's kick. It's kind of a bouncer. It's going to be scooped up by Walden on the far side, and he will go down, gives himself up wisely. And with 34 seconds remaining in the game, The Stars will come out in a victory formation, and they'll take a knee to run out the clock and head home with another win. Stars on top, 44-27. It was 22-12 at halftime, 22-20 in the third quarter. And after that, the Stars reeled off 22 unanswered points, made it 44-20 until a Michael Roshai touchdown just a few moments ago for Eagle River with 37 seconds left to play. And that's what gets us to our 44-27 score. Stars just waiting to take a knee. Ball is spotted. And now we get the whistle to start play. And the Stars do take that knee, and that will run out the clock.
Victory formation takes a knee.
Unless we get a timeout, which we do not. And that will take us to the end of the game. Your final score, 44-27. Soldotna picks up another win. They improve to 4-0. Eagle River falls to 1-2 in conference play, 2-2 on the season. But they gave the Stars their biggest test of the season by far. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be your Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show right here on ESPN Radio.
Hi, this is Michelle, the 340B Program Coordinator at Peninsula Community Health Services. What is 340B? It's a program that provides prescribed medications at a greatly reduced price. This is a remarkable program for PCHS patients who have no insurance or for those who have high deductibles or copays.
I'll tell
you when to bring it back.
With one of our eligible providers may participate in this program at no charge. To find out how the 340B program can help you with medication costs, contact 262-3119.
Peninsula Community Health Services, health care for all.
Dam Construction and Roofing here on the Peninsula is your trusted roofing company. From shingle roofing and installation and repair to installation of EPDM roofing or even metal roofing installation and repair, Dam Construction and Roofing has you covered. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 24-hour emergency services available. Over 60 years of combined roofing experience. Drew is certified by Malarkey Roofing Products and can offer warranty on Malarkey Roofing products as well. Call them today, 907-262-3996.
The Labor Day 50% off at Sohi's Clothing's warehouse is ending in less than a week. That's right. 50% off the already marked sale prices on workwear and outerwear for the whole family. T-shirts, socks,
You
and
can
a
come
large
back after this one.
Jackets, boots, and a lot of rain gear, half off. But hurry, the sale ends Sunday, September 7th. That's right, and Sunday, September 7th. Go to Sweeney's before it's all gone. Sweeney's Clothing, your workwear and outerwear headquarters for the whole family.
The Sweeney's Clothing pregame show continues on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM with today's starting lineup used by Genward Towing and Recovery.
Welcome back to high school football. Final score in this one, 44-27. The Stars come away with another win. They improve to 4-0 on the season. Time for your Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show. Peninsula Community Health Services, supporting your health, offering medical, dental, eye care, and behavioral health services. Visit them online at pchsak.org or call 907-262-3119. Well, it was a tough test for Soldotna, but if you've been tuning in, you know how it went. An ugly game, lots of flags and a lot of questionable calls throughout the course of the game. Nevertheless, the Stars do come away with the W. They win by a score of 44-27. Led on the ground by Andon Wolverton, 8 carries for 230 yards and 4 touchdowns. Followed up closely by Chase Hall, 10 carries for